first couple is Peyton Coleman and Riley Smith. Peyton is the daughter of Dustin and Morgan Coleman. During her time at Pekin, she had been involved in volleyball.
The following is a production of the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. It's time for Friday Night Football with the Van Buren County Warriors. Now streaming on the Atomo Radio YouTube channel. Now, let's head to the field with the voice of your Van Buren County Warriors, Shan Moquin.
All right, good evening, Warrior fans. Welcome back to the Atomo Radio broadcast booth, and thanks for tuning in once again. It is time for some Van Buren County Warrior football. And on behalf of the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network, I'd like to welcome you to tonight's streaming and on-air broadcast presentation of Van Buren County Warrior football. Mr. Connor Davis is running the control board for us back at the station tonight in Ottumwa, pressing all the right buttons to make this thing run smoothly for everybody. And once again, I am alongside my camera person and on-site producer, Ms. Sonia Love Smith. And my name is Shan Moquin, your play-by-play and radio voice of the Warriors. Back again for the sports seasons we are of the 20-25-26 school year. And all of us will consider it our pleasure to be with you on the call this evening. A couple of ways for you to join the broadcast tonight. We're on the air at your home for today's hits and yesterday's favorites, 92.7 at KTWA. We are also streaming live on the Atomo Radio YouTube channel. If you are choosing one of those ways to make this broadcast part of your Friday evening on this September 26, 2025, hey, a big thanks for tuning in. Tonight, the Warriors are on the road. Sonia and I are here, Pekin High School, Packwood, Iowa. The Warriors are going to take on the Pekin Panthers. Kickoff is set for 7 p.m. This season, Van Buren County Warrior football is brought to you by these fine sponsors. I'm going to go through them with you and give you their in-game read as we go. So the Warrior Football pregame show brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua, now to serve you with monument sales and Irish Ridge cremation. CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com, they've got the Warrior Football pregame show. Postgame show tonight will be sponsored by Smithburg Automotive with 2 locations in Fairfield to serve you. Warrior touchdowns this evening brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center, the largest building material supplier in Dowd's. Coaches and players interviews throughout the course of the season, sponsored by the Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal, be a great school for all kids, Warrior Pride countywide. We'll get to Coach's interview here in just a minute. First Iowa State Bank of Albia, Bloomfield, Cantrell, Eddyville, and Keosauqua, member FDIC, sponsoring any sacks by the Warrior defense this evening. Quarter number 1, sponsored by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends. Fast, friendly, and professional service at Roto-Rooter, servicing Ottumwa and the surrounding areas. Quarter number 2, sponsored by Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. Check out their great selection of Rangers and ATVs and drive one home today. Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield and Keosauqua asked them about free delivery or curbside pickup options, sponsoring tonight's player of the game. Kickoff conditions brought to you by Crane Concrete Ready Mix, delivering concrete to Ottumwa, Fairfield, Bloomfield, and the surrounding area. Pilot Grove Savings Bank, serving you for all your financial needs. Proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. They will sponsor the opening kickoff. Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's for gas and all the convenience and daily food specials, sponsoring tonight's starting lineups for the Warriors. The Van Buren County Hospital, Simply Remarkable, sponsoring any defensive turnover created by the Warrior defense tonight. Quarter number 3, brought to you by Tugboat Transportation, proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. Quarter number 4, brought to you by Wasco Hardware. Check out their showroom floor in downtown Keosauqua, and the halftime show tonight will be brought to you by Beener Funeral Home and Crematory of Fairfield. If you are in the area in need of some local business, please make sure that you give these local sponsors a chance. They're a huge part why these broadcasts can be heard on the air at 92.7 KTWA and viewed through the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. All right, this is the Warrior Football pregame show brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua. Now to serve you with monument sales and Irish Ridge cremation, CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. What we're going to do first is take a 2-minute break, and then we'll play the coach's interview, my interview from this past week with head coach Brian Johnson, then a 2-minute break on the other side of that. We're just under 25 minutes away from a 7 o'clock kickoff tonight. So a 2-minute break, then the interview, then a 2-minute break. We'll come back to me, and we'll go through our normal pregame routine. We'll break down both teams, take a look at the district standings, next action for each team, leading players for each team, other action around the area tonight, all that and more still to come in the Warrior Football pregame show brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home. Got a good one for you tonight on the pregame show. Hopefully it's a good football game as well. The Warriors up here in Packwood, Iowa, Pekin High School to take on the Pekin Panthers. It's homecoming for Pekin. All right, let's get started with that 2-minute break and then the coach's interview when we come back. You're tuned in to Warrior Football right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissam, and we are so excited about the upcoming school year. All of us here at Van Buren County can't wait to see all the wonderful things our students accomplish this year. From academic accolades to the gridiron, we are blessed to have you choose Van Buren County in educating your children. Our team has made several improvements throughout the district, and we can't wait for you to see them. New graphics, new flooring, and new Twig science curriculum, just to name a few. We also want to take this time to welcome any new staff and new students to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us. This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Warriors, Coach, week 5 coming up already in this season that seems just to be flying by. Last Friday against Danville on the wrong end of a 42-zip score. That one, we know, just didn't go the way that you and the Warriors wanted it to. First thing I wanted to do was check on Aiden Debner. That was kind of a scary situation, seeing him go down, and then I was just praying that it was precautionary reasons of why they took him off the field the way they did, and he gave a wave to the crowd. So, man, that brought a smile to my face and the crowd's face as well. So I just wanted to check with you and see how Aiden's doing, making sure that hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, not a situation anybody wants to be in. We're at first we were just being cautious. Wasn't moving around too much, but then the more time we spent and talking to him, the more he started coming around. So. Mm-hmm. By the time we got him loaded, things were looking positive. Just kind of being cautious. Sure. He's doing well. He's back. They released him Friday night from the hospital. So yesterday he was back. Came to the JV game and helped out where he could. Not playing, but right. Helping out on the sideline and doing things there. We're he'll be in concussion protocol here this week, and we'll kind of see how that goes. If this week works, or if we need to push it back another week, we'll do what we need to do there.
Yeah, well, that's great news, I guess, about the best that it could be when you see somebody leave in the ambulance. So great news there on the Debner injury front. All right, let's talk about the Danville game a little bit. Yeah, like I said, that was a tough one. They were multifaceted on offense, running, passing, had some skill players at a lot of the positions that were able to make plays. So they showed their strength there, and then the Warrior offense just wasn't able to get going. We don't have to dwell on that game. I just wanted to just get a quick thought from you on it, and maybe you guys were able to take something away that I didn't see there after that one was over.
Yeah, we came out, we started the game, first first quarter and a half, the 3/4 of the second quarter, I think we were hanging in there. I mean, it was 7-0 at that point. We were kind of getting some drives put together and getting some first downs. We lost our starting fullback. So then Debner got put in, freshman at fullback, and I was still getting some yards, and then he went down, and then things kind of snowballed from there. Just younger guys that not getting a lot of reps, at practice, because you never suspect you're going to lose two fullbacks in one game. So, things kind of snowballed and kind of got away from us there.
Yeah, and I guess you take what you can from that one and put it behind you, and then you move ahead. So like I said, we don't have to dwell on that game. I also wanted to mention I was invited to the youth football game on Sunday, 5th and 6th graders. And, of course, I took the invitation and was there, and you were helping out. And I just wanted to say what a fun experience that was. Those kids really played well against Davis County. It looks like you got a couple of up-and-coming nice running backs in the mix there. Quarterback also able to complete a couple passes. So at the 5th and 6th grade level, that's really nice to see. I just wanted to give you a chance to maybe mention those coaches' names. Any players' names come to mind, but that's got to be really pleasing as the varsity coach to see that youth program, generating some talent down there and exposing those kids to tackle football.
Yeah, our youth coaches are doing a fantastic job. They're trying to run our offense the best they can with the little guys. So, seeing them run it at a smaller level is always awesome to see. Get that transition to middle school and get them up to us is always positive. We try to help out the youth program whenever we can. We're just kind of there officiating and helping out. So, it was a good fun day. They came out and fought and had some good defensive stands and got some good touchdowns going. So it was exciting. It was.
All right, let's get to our next subject, the Highland game. It was supposed to be Van Buren's homecoming. In a season that keeps taking strange turns, I guess, as fast as it's flying by, we've had some things to deal with. So, supposed to play Highland on October 3rd. Their season in turmoil, I guess they've now finally decided to cancel it due to injuries and low numbers. So, we'll see. That leaves an open date for us. Maybe looking for an opponent. Maybe just take the week to heal up. Might push our homecoming game back to Wapello. I think the administration's still trying to make a decision there, best for Van Buren County and you and the team. But just a quick thought on finally getting a decision about the Highland game and seeing if we will move our homecoming maybe back a week to Wapello.
Yeah, it's good just getting a final decision. I mean, we've been hearing about it for a couple of weeks. They're canceling, they're not canceling. We've been kind of on the back burner of it's on the schedule. We haven't been told no, so we've been kind of just heads down, grinding out, expecting to play that game. We just got the news last night, so yeah, an open week. Administrators are trying to see what our options are. If we can get another game in there, we'd love to play. If not, we'll get a week off to heal up and get ready to finish with Wapello and New London. They're still trying to figure out, are we going to do activities this week or next week during Wapello? I think as soon as they know something, we'll try to get that out to everybody.
Yeah, and I suppose you could take a positive out of it either way. If you don't play, it's a week of practice reps and healing. But on the other hand, if you do play, then it's always nice to face somebody other than your same teammate in practice, and you get reps against another team, and not necessarily knowing what you're going to do. So I guess either way, you'll take something positive away from that. We'll see what the plans remain to be seen, I guess. So, all right, finally then, this week we go to Pekin. Doesn't get any easier for the Warriors. They're, I want to say probably right now, the way it looks by record and scores and top team in the district. So we have to go to Pekin again. It's their homecoming. I suppose, you'd be trying to slow down their offensive machine, and then it'd be, beneficial to try to put some long, sustained drives together to turn that clock and keep the ball out of their hands. That's probably part of the game plan coming in. But no doubt it'll be a tough task for the Warriors as we go to Packwood up to Pekin High School this Friday.
Yeah, definitely. Pekin's a buzzsaw again this year. We're game planning to slow them down and do what we can on D to kind of stop the bleeding there. Offense, they've been giving up some yards, so there's some positive things there where hopefully we can get it blocked right. We can get some yards on the ground and kind of grind out the clock. And outside passes seem to be there, so we'll try to hit what we can and get what we can get out of it.
Well, Coach, we thank you for the time as always, and we wish you the best of luck this Friday night as the Warriors travel up to Packwood, Iowa, Pekin High School. We will be there to cover it for you, so we're looking for another exciting Friday night, Week 5 of the Iowa High School football season, and Warrior football. You can catch all the Warrior football action. We'll be on the air at 92.7 KTWA. We will also be streaming live on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel.
Tiffany here. The best things in life are a nice spring day, a tasty treat, and a great deal. That's right, a great deal. So why not swing by Dowd's Quick Stop? Savor our barbecue chicken pizza or classic cheeseburger and fries combo. Craving something sweet? Our ice cream is on and is the best around. Dive into our spring fun with our specialty pizza starting at $17.99. Visit us today in Dowd's and follow us on Facebook at Dowd's Quick Stop for more delicious deals. Stop by for a quick taste of spring.
Whether you're building your dream home, expanding the family farm, or just need a little help getting started, Pilot Grove Savings Bank is here for you. Our experienced lending team offers personalized service with competitive rates because we live here too, and we know what matters. Pilot Grove Savings Bank. We make your goals our priority. Visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Whether you're building your...
At Van Buren County Hospital, we're proud to support the Van Buren County Warriors on the field, on the stage, and in the classroom. Whether you're crossing the finish line, acing a test, or painting a masterpiece, we're cheering you on every step of the way. And when you need us, we're here with compassionate care, expert providers, and a wide range of services for the whole family. Van Buren County Hospital. Quality care close to home. At Van Buren County Hospital.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients. This is Milo Wells.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, we're back with you at the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth here, Packwood, Iowa, Pekin High School, getting set for boys high school varsity football for you tonight. Class A District 5 action. The Van Buren County Warriors in town to take on the Pekin Panthers.
Pekin
and
fans, get on your feet and show your Panther pride. Pekin fight song.
I think, well, they're going to play the fight song, then maybe the national anthem, so we might send it to a break if they get to the national anthem. But we'll continue the Warrior pregame show brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua. Now to serve you with Monument Sales and Irish Ridge Cremation, CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. Hope you had a chance to listen and enjoy my interview with head coach Brian Johnson, talking about a bunch of things. Last week's game against Danville, the cancellation with Highland, injury report. Yeah, it was a good interview with Coach Johnson. All right, let's break down both teams, starting with the Pekin Panthers. Head coach is Clint Weber, assisted by Gunnar Mose, Chris Gentry, Jeff Fallman, Frosty Striegel, and Jarrett Van Engelenhoven. That's Van Engelenhoven, excuse me. That's a mouthful. Next action for Pekin, October 3rd, home versus North Mahaska, 7 p.m. kickoff. They are the Pekin Panthers. Boys high school varsity football, 4-0 on the year is their record. They're 2-0 at home, 2-0 on the road. They compete in Class A District 5 also. Their district record is 3-0, and their last 5 is 4-0. We're going to get the national anthem. We will take a 2-minute break and continue the pregame show brought to you by Warrior Football, brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home when we return from this 2-minute break. You're tuned in to Warrior Football right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
There's nothing quite like Friday night lights to bring a community together. This is Scott with Buren Funeral Home in Fairfield, and we believe in the strength of a community. My wife Rachel and I grew up in Van Buren County and are proud to serve this community we call home. From monument sales, pre-planning, and creating unique celebrations of life, we invite you to experience the Buren difference where we put families and community first. Buren Funeral Home, serving Van Buren County and all of southeast Iowa, and proud supporter of Van Buren County sports.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Hi, this is Amanda Manning Morris. Farmers and ranchers, we know your work is the backbone of our community. At First Iowa State Bank of Keosauqua, we're proud to offer ag lending solutions tailored to your needs. Whether it's land, equipment, or operational expenses, we've got the tools to help your operation grow. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and local experts who understand agriculture, we're here to support you every step of the way. Partner with a bank that knows the land and stands by its people. First Iowa State Bank, your ag lending partner. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets, and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Back to the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth we are from Packwood, Iowa, Pekin High School. Just under 8 minutes left before we get things started. Van Buren County Warriors in town. High school boys varsity football for you to take on the Pekin Panthers. Nice job by the Pekin High School Marching Band on the national anthem. Let's continue the Warrior Football pregame show brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home by breaking down both teams. We're in the middle of Pekin. They have wins this year over Davis County, New London, Wapello, and Highland. Last action for Pekin was September 19th. They got a forfeit win against Highland at Highland, technically. Let's take a look at some team leaders for Pekin in the passing department. Riley Smith, 19-24, 79%. 371 yards, 19.5 average, 7 touchdowns, no interceptions, a 305.3 rating. I didn't even know that was a stat, that high of a rating. Rushing leaders, Nolan Glick, 61 carries, 550 yards, 9-yard average, 7 scores. Receiving leaders, Henry Adams, 6 catches, 155 yards, 25.8 average with 3 touchdowns. Elijah Brock, 6 catches, 149 yards, 24.8 average with 3 scores also. On the defensive side of the ball for the Panthers, Henry Adams leading the way with 20 tackles, Elijah Brock with 10, Riley Smith with 10. Special teams kicking and other stats, kick returner Brock, 6 returns, 164 yards, a 27.3 average. Nolan Glick has 8 two-point conversions on the year. Pekin averaging 53 points a game, only giving up 14. The Panthers, 292 on the ground per game, 124 through the air, a total of 416 yards per game. All right, let's turn our attention to the Warriors. 6.5 minutes to go on the clock before we get kickoff. Head coaches Brian Johnson, assisted by Chad Kormeyer and Jason DeHart. Next action was supposed to be October 3rd against Highland, supposed to be the Warrior homecoming. Homecoming moved to the next week against Wapello. The Warriors will win next week by forfeit. Highland, as well as New London, in a weird turn, they both canceled their seasons. And against Wapello, that'll be a 7 p.m. kickoff on October 10th. They are the Van Buren County Warriors in boys high school varsity football. Overall record on the year right now, 1-3. They're 1-2 at home, 0-1 on the road. Warriors compete in Class A District 5 also. The district record is 0-2 for Van Buren County. In the last 5, they're 1-3. The Warrior win this year came over Cardinal. The losses came to Central Lee, Columbus, and Danville. Last time out for the Warriors was last Friday, September 19th, a 42-0 loss at home to the Danville Bears. Let's take a look at some leading players for the Warriors. Passing department, Will Quarrell, 18 for 58, 31%, 273 yards, 15.2 average with 3 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions, a 67.0 rating. Rushing leaders, Caden Simmons, 70 carries, 437 yards, 6.2 average with 3 touchdowns. The receiving leaders, Anthony Duncan. Yeah, that's his brother, Jace Duncan. 4 catches, 100 yards, 25-yard average with 1 score. Kokenauer also has a receiving touchdown, and so does Quade Harriman. Leading tacklers for the Warriors, Caden Simmons, 26.5. Cale Mellinger, who's probably done for the season with an ACL or a knee injury, 19.5 tackles. Cameron Ellingson, 18, and Ethan Kokenauer, 17. Special teams kicking and other stats for the Warriors. Kick returner Harriman, 3 returns, 75 yards, 25-yard average. Duncan and Eli McKinney, who's also injured, they have the interceptions on the season. Parker Boley has a made extra point on the year. The Warriors averaging 12 points a game. They are giving up 28 on the ground. Van Buren County averaging 198 yards, 68 through the air. That's a total of 266 yards a game for the Warrior offense. Last season's game, Pekin, right here, defeated the Van Buren County Warriors 54-0. 4.5 to go on the clock. Let's take a look at the Class A District 5 standings. Pekin, 4-0, 3-0. Danville is 3-1, 3-0. Wapello, 3-1, 2-1. Columbus is 1-3, 1-1. Van Buren County, 1-3, 0-2. New London is 2-2, 1-2, and their season is over. They've canceled it due to injuries and eligibility and just numbers. And Highland is 0-4, 0-3, and their season is over as well. All right, let's take a look at other action around the district tonight. Van Buren County right here to take on the Pekin Panthers. Highland at Danville. Danville will win that one by forfeit. North Cedar is at Wapello. New London versus Columbus. That one was supposed to be at Louisa Muscatine because Columbus's field not ready. Columbus will win that one by forfeit. Other area teams in action. Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont is at Cardinal, 7 p.m. kick. Davis County is at Albia, 7 p.m. kick, and Solon is at Fairfield in a 7:30 start. All right, 3.5 to go. I'm going to go through the Warriors starting lineups just so we get to those right now. Starting lineups tonight are brought to you by Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's. Let's take a look at the Warrior offense. At the quick end, number 5, Quade Harriman, a junior, 6'140". The left tackle, number 58, Bo Johnson, 6'1", 250, a sophomore. The left guard, number 66, a senior, Colton Kirkard, 5'11", 195. The center, number 55, a senior, Cooper Phillip, 6 foot, 200 pounds. The right guard, Caden Miller, 5'11", 215, number 50, a sophomore. The right tackle, Ryder Simmons, 6'3", 250, number 78, a sophomore. The power end is Ethan Kokenauer, 6'1", 200 pounds. Number 3, Ethan is a senior. The quarterback, number 8, Will Coral, a junior, 6'2", 150. Keegan Young and Cree Kite will be running the plays at the wingback position. Keegan Young, number 23, senior, 5'7", 130. Cree Kite, number 1, a sophomore, 5'10", 155 pounds. Simmons will be the fullback tonight. Caden, the senior, number 42, 5'10", 150 pounds. Cree Kite and Carver Gehring will be subbing in at the fullback position. I already went through Cree Kite's statistics there, but Carver Gehring, number 44, a sophomore, 5'8", 145 pounds. That's the Warrior offense. Let's look at the Warrior defense. On the defensive line, one defensive end is number 30, Cameron Ellingson, 5'11", 150-pound senior. One defensive tackle is number 66, a senior, Colton Kirkard, 5'11", 195 pounds. The nose guards, Caden Miller, 5'11", 215, number 50, a sophomore. The right defensive tackle is number 55, Cooper Phillips, 6 foot, 200-pound senior. And the other defensive end is Ethan Kokenauer, 6'1", 200 pounds, number 3, a senior. The linebackers, it'll be Gehring and then Alex Scott in there as well, subbing in for Mellinger. Scott's number 64, sophomore, 5'11", 190. Jaden Pilcher, the other linebacker, number 10, a senior, 5'8", 138 pounds. The cornerbacks, Keegan Young at one of the cornerbacks, number 23, senior, 5'7", 130 pounds. The other cornerback, Quade Harriman, 6 foot, 140-pound junior, number 5. Strong safeties, Caden Simmons, number 42, senior, 5'10", 150 pounds. At free safety, Jace Duncan, 5'7", 130-pound sophomore, number 9. And Will Coral might see time at cornerback or free safety as well. Coral, a junior, number 8, 6'2", 150 pounds. Those are the Warriors starting lineups tonight. Brought to you by Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's for gas and all the convenience and daily food specials. Let's get a kickoff conditions for you as the Warriors are taking the field. Looks like they're going to get the ball first, I believe, going left to right. As I see it, they're in their white uniforms, orange numbers, black helmets. Kickoff conditions here at Pekin High School, 78 degrees, 50% humidity, winds light south at 4 miles per hour. The kickoff tonight, opening kickoff, brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank, serving you for all your financial needs. Proud supporter, the Van Buren County Warriors. Quarter number 1, sponsored by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive. And we are just about ready for action. That'll complete the Warrior football pregame show, brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home. Sonia, we timed it just about right.
Adam will be kicking off for the Panthers.
What, you have no camera?
So it's frozen. Like this moves, but this is frozen.
Well, leave the stream on. Maybe just unplug it and plug it back in on the camera connections, or did it fall apart and fall away? Well, we're just about ready for kickoff here. Got to get 12 minutes on the clock. Looks like we're having some camera issues. Hope everybody can still hear me. I'm just going to keep on talking. Warriors going to receive the ball. It looks like Simmons and can't get a number. Jace Duncan back there. And we'll get a number on the Pekin kicker here in a minute. Still trying to reset the clock. That's running. Scroll up. Scroll up. All right, here's the approach and the kick by the Panthers, fielded by Simmons inside his own 10. Caden going to come up the middle. Or is that Keegan Young? Might have been Keegan Young across the 20. It was Keegan Young.
Nolan Glick on the tackle. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
Glick in there on the tackle for Pekin. 11:48 to go, just underway. Warriors here in the first half get their first possession of the night, quarter number 1, with 11:48 on the clock. And they'll start from their own 21. Coral takes, hands off, up the middle, not much there. I think that was Cree Kite on the carry, back to the line of scrimmage, if he was lucky.
Tackled by number 75, Jonah Breon. 2nd and 10.
2nd 10 for the Warriors. Three receivers left. Coral shotgun. He'll take the snap and roll left, throw it out in the flat where it is dropped, incomplete. Pass intended for Kokenauer on the far side.
Riley Smith defending.
Going to bring up 3rd and 10 for the Warrior offense. With 11 minutes, 12 seconds to go. Here in the first quarter, ball in between the hash marks. Warrior offense coming out of the huddle. 30 on the play clock. Wing and 2 receivers right. Coral shotgun, he's got it back to his right. He's going to take the shotgun snap and roll to his right and throw in through the hands of Kokenauer. Falls to the ground. No yards for the Warriors there on the first possession. And that's going to bring up a 4th down, and they'll have to punt. So they give it up with 11:06. First possession, a punt. There's a snap and the kick. Hits about the 45 and goes across midfield, where Pekin leaves it alone, and it's down by the Warriors.
1st and 10 for the Panthers in their own territory.
Pekin will get their first possession of the night. First here in quarter 1 with 10:56 to go. In quarter number 1, we're scoreless, and it's going to be 1st and 10 Panthers. From their, call it their own 36. Wingbacks each way, a receiver right, 2 receivers left. Riley Smith, the quarterback in the shotgun. He's going to take fake left, drop back, looking. Now he's going to roll to his left and tuck it and run. Simmons comes to get him, throws him down.
About a 5
across the 48-yard line. Good tackle by Caden Simmons there on the first play of the night for the Pekin Panthers. Did you get that? Right click on the box. Just touch the box, right click, and do a reset. There we go. Looks like we're back with the video. 10-12 to go. There's a snap to number 10. He'll run right through the line of scrimmage into the second carry. Down the sideline he goes for a touchdown. Pekin scores on their second offensive play. 57-yard run by Glick. With 9:59 to go here in quarter number 1, makes it 6-0 Pekin. So that's a 2-play, 64-yard drive for the Panthers. Here comes the extra point, 2-point conversion try. Receivers each way. Snap goes to Glick. He's trying to go around the outside, and he'll be stopped. Tried to duck it in after he got outside the numbers. And 2-point try, no good.
So that makes the score 6-0.
So it's 6-0 Pekin. 9:59 to go. Let's take a 30-second break. Come on back. Warriors will get the ball for the second time. You're tuned into Warrior Football right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network from Pekin High School in Packwood, Iowa. Back with you in 30 seconds.
Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte is a proud supporter of the Van Buren Warriors. Tugboat Transportation is located on 1st Street in Bonaparte, in scenic Van Buren County. Tugboat Transportation is a trucking business offering trucking services, motor freight, and self-storage. For more information, contact Mark with Tugboat Transportation at 319-592-3199. That's 319-592-3199. Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte. That's Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte. We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
So Pekin puts together a 2-play 64-yard drive, capped off by a 57-yard run by Nolan Glick. 6-0 Panthers. A 2-point conversion by Glick failed. Warriors are going to get the ball for the second time. There's the hand in the air, the approach, and the kick, a low one, caught and down at the 30 nicely, saving a bunch of yardage. That's number 30. Line drive right to him, caught at about the Warrior 29. It saved the bounce all the way back.
30 down that ball.
I don't have a 30. That's I don't know. I don't have a 30 on my roster, but the announcer said it was Ellingson, so I guess we'll give him credit for that. It'll be 1st and 10, ball on the right hash for the Warrior offense. 9:54 to go, first quarter, 6-0 Pekin. Warrior offense to the line of scrimmage. Wing left, 2 backs behind Coral. He's going to take Hans Simmons. He'll try the left side up through the line of scrimmage, give him a couple, hopefully with a good spot on the carry. Hewitt and Adam on the tackle. Play clock's here at Pekin, so that's nice. 30 on it right now. Lots of time for the Warriors. They're still in the huddle. It'll bring up, call it 2nd and 8 from the Warrior 31. Ball on the right hash, trips right. Coral's in the shotgun. He's got Simmons to his right. There's a snap. Will is going to roll right. Looking. He's going to throw it, lob it out of bounds, threw it away. Good coverage by Pekin. 2 Warrior receivers there, Kokenauer and Simmons. Nothing there. Coral threw it away smartly on the second play of this drive. Going to bring up 3rd and 8 from their own 31 with 9:09 to go here in the first quarter. Warriors out of the huddle, 28 on the play clock. Receiver left, but he's fairly close. And a wing left, 2 backs behind Coral. He's going to take pitch. Simmons will try the left side behind Ryder Simmons, trying to get around the corner, and he won't make it. Couple yard loss on the play, about back to the original line of scrimmage on this drive. And that's going to bring up a 4th and a 10. Ball over to the left hash now on the Warrior 29. So they go 2 forward, an incompletion, and then 2 backward, and they're going to have to punt from their own 29-yard line. So no yards on the first 2 drives for the Warriors. Clock running, 8:39 to go. Here in the first quarter, Pekin leads at 6-0. Warriors rush another player on. There's the snap. Duncan gets the punt away. A spiral towards the left, hits about the 40, maybe a little bit before that, and it's fielded and tackled immediately by the Warrior coverage team. And we'll keep it right here. Clock stopped at 8:25 to go. Warriors give the ball up. Pekin gets their second possession of the night here in quarter. Ellingson on the tackle for the Warriors. Start time 8:25 on the clock. And Pekin will start from their own 40-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Panther offense. Ball's over on the right hash. 6-zip, Pekin leads it. They're going to send 2 receivers and a wing to the left, wide receiver right. Shotgun formation for the quarterback. He's going to lead the way. The ball went to Glick, snap to Glick. He'll try the left side, cut back to the right, and he's free again. Through the secondary, down the middle. Keegan Young not going to get him. One play, and it's a touchdown. Another one for Glick on a 60-yard touchdown run for Glick with 8:04 left on the clock here in the first quarter. And Glick, quite the back, makes it 12-0 Pekin. They got 125 yards of total offense already on just 3 offensive plays, both drives ending in touchdowns. Warrior defense going to need to stiffen here. Pekin leads at 12-zip with 8:04 to go, first quarter. We told you, Pekin offense is a juggernaut. They've been putting up lots of points on the year. Here comes the 2-point conversion try. It's a snap, fake handoff to the quarterback. He's going to roll left, hit a receiver, number 5, in the corner of the end zone. That's Carson Comstock for the 2-point conversion. So Comstock with the catch is good. Makes it 14-0. Pekin with the lead. 8:04 to go, first quarter. Let's take a 30-second break. Come on back for the kickoff. Warriors getting the ball for the 3rd time, looking to put a drive together. You're tuned into Warrior Football right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Need help with your next home project? Look no further than Wasco Hardware in Keosauqua. We're your small town service and big city selection. From kitchen and bath showrooms to complete do-it-yourself solutions, we've got you covered. Let us do it for you. We offer free in-home estimates, free delivery, and flexible financing options. Our team of professionals represents the top brands in cabinetry and countertops. Day or evening appointments are available because customer service is our #1 priority. Visit our showroom today and discover why Wasco Hardware in Keosauqua is your home improvement headquarters.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Back with you to the Atomo Radio broadcast booth. 8:04 to go, first quarter, 14-0. Pekin with the lead. I'm going to try to get a number for you here. 15. Henry Adam, I believe, is the kicker on the kickoffs. He is for the Panthers. I think that's Keegan Young, Jace Duncan over there to return. Whistle, hand in the air, the approach, and the kick. A better one goes over Keegan Young, lets it go into the end zone, and that will be a touchback. So the Warriors will start their 3rd drive from their own 20 here in the first quarter. 0 yards of total offense yet. They've gone 3 and out. Had a couple on a run, but got pushed back on a loss. That was a first down play on the run. Incomplete pass, pushed back on a 2-yard loss and taken back to the original line of scrimmage, so no really net yards on that drive. Still looking for their first big play of the night. Warriors out of the huddle with 25 on the play clock. Single wing formation to the left. Coral under center, 2 backs behind him. There's a snap. Oh, it's a fumble. And Will comes back towards the line of scrimmage and gets on. It'll be a few-yard loss on the play, back to about the Warriors' 17. So good awareness by Coral to get back on that one, but it's a negative play for the Warrior offense. Clock moving, 7:38 to go. First quarter, Panthers with a 14-0 lead on a couple of long touchdown runs by Nolan Glick. They've run 3 plays and scored 14 points. 2nd and 12, we'll call it, from the Van Buren County 18. Ball in between the hash marks for the Warriors. Out of the huddle they come, 15 on the play clock. Receiver to the left. 2 backs behind Coral. He's under center. He's going to take pitch that way to Simmons, trying to get around the corner. Drugged down from behind. Maybe a yard. Back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard on the play for Simmons. Glick in there on the tackle for the Panthers. No gain. 3rd and 12 from their own 18. Ball's over there on the left hash now. Play clock at 30. The game clock 6:50 and moving here in the first quarter. Beautiful night for football, really. Not windy. Temperatures are comfortable. Just need some action from the Warrior offense. Trips right. Coral shotgun back to his right. He's going to take and roll to his right. And, oh, man, he had Simmons overshot him. Breaking behind 2 Pekin defenders behind him and in front of a couple. He was open. Just Coral and Simmons could not connect. It falls incomplete. Going to bring up 4th and 12, and the Warrior offense going to have to punt it again from deep inside their own territory. So they go -2 onto that drive, and they're going to kick it away from their own 18 with clock stop because of the incompletion. 6:36 on the clock. There's the snap. Pekin with a rush. The kick is away. Caught just on the Warrior side of the 50 by number 5. He's going to take it down the right side where he's inside the 30. That was Carson Comstock on the punt return. I think Duncan was the punter for the Warriors. Here comes the 3rd possession of the first quarter for Pekin. And they're going to start it deep in Warrior territory here. Ball over there on the right hash from the Van Buren County 29. Pekin offense out of the huddle. 15 on the play clock. They will send. Receiver right, 2 to the left. A wing also to the left. Quarterback Smith in a shotgun with a back to his right. There's the snap. He's going to hand off to that back. Up through the line of scrimmage. He'll have 5 or 6. Glick, the ball carrier, inside the 25 to the 24 of the Warriors. Give him 5 on the play. 5:58 to go, clock moving here in the first quarter. Pekin with an early lead, 14-zip. Here come the Panthers, 25 on the play clock. Ball over there towards the right hash. 2 receivers left, a wing and a receiver right, also a wing left. Here comes motion from the right wing. The snap, a fake handoff, and a throw over the middle. Oh, 2 players collide. It was in the Warriors' Jace Duncan hands, and actually number 4, Landon Crow, knocked it away. Otherwise, it would have been an interception. So incomplete pass is the end result there on the second play of this drive for Pekin. Good job by Duncan right on that Pekin receiver, Crow. 5:39 to go, clock stopped here, first quarter. 3rd and 5 for the Pekin offense. Ball towards the right hash over there. And they are at the Warrior 24. Wing and 2 receivers left. 1 receiver right, shotgun with a back to his right. Warriors jump into the neutral zone. Probably going to be offsides unless he was drawn off. We'll see. It's going to go against the Warriors. First penalty of the night by either team. And that'll be close to giving Pekin a first down after they mark off 5 yards against Van Buren here. 5:39 to go first quarter. 14-zip, Panthers with the lead. And it's going to be maybe a yard short, it looks like, of the line to gain. They're inside the Warrior 20 at about the 19. The ball marker and referee's timeout, I think they're going to measure. So, momentary pause here while they're going to bring the chain gang in and see how close this one is. It is close. See if he got it or the penalty yardage gives Pekin a first down or not. If so, it would be 1st and 10 from the Warrior 19 for the Panther offense. If not, it's going to be 3rd and very short. Putting the chain in place right now, and it is a first down. That's Pekin's first down of the night. First down for either team. Pekin with a couple of long plays have got him out to a 14-zip lead. 5:39 to go first quarter. Panthers up 14-zip, and they've got a first down at the Warrior 19. Ball on the right hash, 37 on the play clock. Pekin out of the huddle. They'll send 1 receiver right, a wing and 2 receivers left. Shotgun for Smith. A back to his right. Waiting on the snap. There it is. It goes to the back. Number 10 around the left corner up through the secondary. That's Glick. with a 19-yard touchdown run, his third, with 5:18 on the clock, makes our score 20-0. Pekin with the lead on the third play of that drive. They score again. And there was, no flag, no. Touchdown. 3 consecutive touchdowns for Pekin. That one just a 29-yard drive as they started it in Van Buren territory. 20-zip, here comes a 2-point conversion try. Wide receivers each way. A wing to the right. Shotgun in the backfield. He's going to take and hand to Glick up the middle. He'll walk it in for another 2-point conversion. So Glick racking up the points here, and with 5:18 to go in the first quarter, Pekin already up 22-zip. Let's take a 30-second break. Warriors will receive the kickoff when we come back from Packwood, Iowa, Pekin High School. You're tuned into Warrior Football right here on the Atemel Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atemel Radio Group Sports Network.
Back with you to the Atemel Radio broadcast booth from Packwood, Iowa, Pekin High School. 5:18 to go. First quarter, 22-zip. Panthers have scored touchdowns on all 3 of their first 3 drives. All 3 times they've touched it. Henry Adam will kick off. He'll tee it up from the 40, a little bit right of center for the kickoff. And Warriors 2 men real deep there. I think it's Keegan Young and Jace Duncan. Warriors will get it here for the 4th time. There's the approach and the kick coming towards Creek Kite. Lets it go over. It's still loose. And Young picks it up at the 15 up to the 20. Right across the 20 where he's tackled along the short sideline here. That was Keegan Young on the return.
Ball carrier was number 23, Keegan Young.
5:08. Daniels in there on the tackle for Pekin. 5:08 to go, and it'll be first down for Van Buren County. They'll start this drive from their own 21. Ball on the right hash for the Warrior offense. Out of the huddle they come with 23 on the play clock. Single wing formation to the left. 2 backs behind Coral. He's under center. He's going to take hand Simmons. He'll try the left side. Following a blocker up through the line of scrimmage. Maybe a couple.
Trevor Hewitt, the ball carrier.
That's not Hewitt. I'm not sure where the announcer is getting that information from. Simmons' helmet came off. He's got to exit for a play. 42 Simmons. Smith on the tackle for Pekin. 2, give Simmons 2. Maybe 3. 2nd and 7 from their own 24. Ball in the middle of the field for the Warrior offense. 25 on the play clock. Receiver to the right in tight. 2 backs. Coral under center. He's going to take the snap and drop back. Looking. He's going to lob one out, and he's got a receiver. Oh, and Duncan stepped out. Nice completion and a first down. Coral to Duncan along the right side on an out pattern, a deep out pattern here, right in front of us. And it's caught for a first down. Jace Duncan. Warriors finally get a positive offensive play. First down of the night for the Warrior offense. That moves it up to the 39-yard line of Van Buren County. Out of the huddle come the Warriors with 25 on the play clock. 4:28 on the game clock. Duncan went out of bounds. Trips left. Coral shotgun. Back to his left. That's Kite. He's going to take and roll left. Looking. He'll throw out there in the flat. Intended for Kokenauer. Covered well by number 2, Smith. And probably a good thing he just threw it over his head. Third play of the drive for the Warriors there results in an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 for Van Buren County with 4:22 to go here first quarter. 22-0, Pekin with the lead. Ball on the right hash at the Warriors' 39-yard line. 35 on the play clock, and the Warriors exit the huddle. To the line of scrimmage they come, single wing left. 2 backs behind Coral. He'll duck under center. There's the snap. He's going to drop straight back, look left. Now roll that way. Here comes the pressure. He's going to throw out that way. Caught. He's got Duncan again on a deep out pattern to the left side. Back-to-back catches. No, I don't think that's Kokenauer. I think that's Duncan over there, number 9, making that catch. Another first down on the 4th play of the drive for the Warriors. Their second first down of the night, and they're moving it. Started at their own 21. They are to the Pekin 45. Ball over there on the left hash. 3:58 to go. Clock stopped here in the first quarter. Everybody in tight single wing formation to the right. 2 backs behind Coral. He ducks under center. He's going to take Ken Simmons trying the right side. Following a block, tripped up, but he'll have a couple. Maybe down to the Pekin 43. That's the 5th play. Henry Adam on the tackle for the Panthers. Ball in between the hash marks now. 25-ish, 20 right now on the play clock. And the game clock moving here in the first quarter with 3:33 to go. Warriors out of the huddle. Everybody in tight, single wing formation right. 2 backs next to each other behind Coral. Under center, the snap. He's going to fake, drop back, look left, throw out in the flat for Kokenauer. Caught. That one's caught by Kokenauer for a gain. We'll see where they mark it. It's way over there on the other side of the field. They're inside the Pekin 40, maybe down to the 39 or 8 yard line over there. About 3rd and 4. For the Warrior offense with 2:57 to go first quarter. Clock is moving. Trips right. Coral shotgun back to his right. He'll take and roll to the right. He's going to throw out that way. Wide open is Simmons, and he's got it. Oh, and he fumbled it, but out of bounds. Warriors last to have possession, so they'll keep it. Simmons with a nice catch and run, but he fumbled it, luckily out of bounds for the Warrior offense. That will give them their 3rd first down of this drive. Warrior offense has come to life here, and they're moving it. Clock stopped with 2:42 to go here, first quarter, 22-zip Pekin. But the Warriors with their best drive of the night on their 4th time that they've touched it. They're inside the Pekin 20. Ball on the right hash, 1st and 10 Warriors, the Pekin 18. Single receiver in a wing left, 2 backs behind Coral. He's under center. He'll take, drop back, throw out in the flat. Oh, Kokenauer, he overshot him. Ethan was open. Just missed him. That's the 8th play of the drive for the Warriors. Clock stopped, 2:37 to go here in the first quarter. Pekin up 22-zip. Play coming into the Warrior huddle. 27 on the play clock right now for the Warrior offense. Got to do something with it here, preferably a touchdown and 2-point conversion. Trailing 22-0 here in the first quarter. 17 on the play clock to the line of scrimmage. Single wing left, 2 backs next to each other. Will Coral under center. He'll take the snap. Fake, roll left. He'll fake the handoff. He's in trouble. He's going to throw it away in the left flat. I believe he was out of the pocket. I do not see a flag for intentional grounding. Incomplete on the throw. Stops the clock with 2:30 to go here in the first quarter. Warrior offense have a 3rd and 10 coming up from the Pekin 18. That was the 9th play of this drive. Got to keep it going. You need to convert here. Like I said, you got to do something with it, down 22-0. You can't let the deficit get much bigger. Warrior offense not really built for coming from behind. Quade Harriman, wide receiver, he's to the left, but close. Coral under center, he'll take, throw out in the flat. Oh, there was room there for Carver Gehring, and he overshot him. Just overshot Carver Gehring in the left flat. I don't know if anybody was on him. He might be able to get a first down if he makes that completion, but 10th play of the drive results in an incompletion. 2:25 to go first quarter. 4th and 10 from the Pekin 18. Ball on the right hash for Van Buren County. 25 on the play clock. Let's see what the Warriors are going to do. I would assume go for it. I do not see the field goal unit on the team, and the Warriors are going to go for it. Harriman to the left. He's in tight, though, as a wide receiver. Pekin jumps. There's the snap. Flags in the air. Let's see which way it goes. Dead ball. Offsides against Pekin. So that's a gain of 5 for the Warrior offense. First penalty of the night on Pekin. 4th and 5 now, so that makes it a little bit easier for the Warrior offense. The ball should be at the Pekin 13-yard line. 2:23 to go. First quarter. A lot of pass attempts by the Warriors. And the clock moving slowly when they have the ball. Pekin likes to keep it churning on the ground. All right, everybody in tight. Coral's under center. Two backs behind him. He's going to take, drop back, look for a receiver. He's going to throw one out there in the end zone. Is it intercepted or caught? I believe it's intercepted by Pekin in the end zone.
That's intercepted by Riley Smith.
Riley Smith with an interception. So that drive ends from the Pekin 13-yard line with 2:04 to go in the first quarter. And it results in the first turnover of the night, an interception from Coral. I didn't see who the Warrior intended receiver was there in the end zone. But here comes the fourth possession for Pekin to touch the first quarter. They'll start it with 2:04 on the clock. I think it's at their own 20. It was a touchback, intercepted in the end zone. Wide receiver to the left and two of them to the right, also a wing. Here's a snap. Give to Glick, I believe, and the Warrior offense pushes him back on that one. Loss on the play for the Panthers of 2. Looks like it's going to be about a Kokenauer in there on the tackle for the Warriors. A loss of 1, 2nd and 11, minute 40 to go, clock moving, first quarter. Pekin with a lead, 22-zip. Warriors threaten through an interception in the end zone on 4th down after moving it quite a ways. Two receivers left and a wing also. Wide receiver right. Here's a snap to Glick. I think he's coming left. He'll stop and try to cut it back up. Nope, the Warrior defense says not this time either. Good job. They stack him up. He'll have a gain of maybe 1, maybe 2. Third and a long 9 for Pekin. Ball's over here on the left hash at about their own 21 or 22-yard line. Clock moving, 45 seconds to go. First quarter, two receivers and a wing right, a wing and a wide receiver left. Shotgun snap to Smith. He's going to roll right. Throw out there in a flat, incomplete. Receiver had to try to slide down and catch it, and it was incomplete. I think 31, Reed Lauderman, intended receiver. But incomplete. 4th and 9 coming for the Pekin Panther offense. Clock stop, 37.8 to go. First quarter, Pekin up 22-zip. Pekin looks like they are entering punt formation. Wide receiver, players in the wide receiver spot each way. 3 blockers in front of the punter. Trying to get a number for you on the punter. 70, I believe that is, for Pekin. There's the snap. He's got it, left-footed punter. And a good kick down the middle to Jace Duncan, who lets it bounce. Should have came up and tried to fair catch that. Would have saved about close to 15 yards, but he didn't. All right. So Pekin downs it at about the Warrior 26. Warriors will get their 5th possession to touch part of the first quarter here with 24.8 on the clock. They will start from their own 26-yard line, ball on the right hash. 50-yard kick, a nice punt by number 70. Let's get a name for you there, Sam Sharp. Warrior offense to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Coral in the shotgun. Simmons or Creek Height to his right. He's going to take, throw to the right flat. Caught Kokenauer and tackled out of bounds. Across the 30 for Kokenauer. A gain of about 5 on the play for the Warrior offense. Ball still on the right hash. Now it's 2nd and 5 from their own 31. 19.9 to go. 2 receivers each way. Coral shotgun back to his right. Will drops back. He throws over the middle. Caught and hit right away. Dropped. Good hit by number 15. That was Henry Adam. Pass intended for Harriman. I think it was, on the second play of this drive for the Warriors. Bring up a 3rd and 5 for the Warrior offense from their own 31-yard line. 36 still on the play clock, 15.6 left, first quarter. 30 on the play clock now. Warrior offense out of the huddle to the line of scrimmage. Wide receiver to the left, but he's in tight. And a wing also. 2 backs, Coral under center. He'll take and roll left. Throw out in the flat, caught, but he fell down after making the catch at Simmons for a 5-yard loss on the play. Behind the original line of scrimmage, clock finds 0. Is going to be a 4th and 11 for the Warriors from their own 25 when we return. Let's take a 30-second break so we don't miss any action. After 1 quarter of play from Pekin High School in Packwood, Iowa, the Panthers lead the Warriors 22-0. Back with you for more Warrior football in 30 seconds. You're tuned into it right here on the Atumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissam, and we are so excited about the upcoming school year. All of us here at Van Buren County can't wait to see all the wonderful things our students accomplish this year. From academic accolades to the gridiron, we are blessed to have you choose Van Buren County in educating your children. Our team has made several improvements throughout the district, and we can't wait for you to see them. New graphics, new flooring, and new Twig science curriculum, just to name a few. We also want to take this time to welcome any new staff and new students to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior pride, countywide.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Back with you here at the Atumwa Radio broadcast booth. Teams switch ends of the field. Ball on the left hash for the Warrior offense. It's going to be 4th and 11. For the Warriors. And they're going to punt it. There's the snap. Duncan. It's the punt away. Caught at the 45. Warriors miss a tackle. And he's up through the middle of the field across midfield. Comstock, the receiver, brought it up to close to midfield. Comes Pekin's first possession here in the second quarter with 11:49 to go.
Ball's on the 48-yard line.
Warriors kick that away from about their own 25 with that right away at the start of the second quarter. So Pekin will start this drive just across midfield at about the Van Buren 49. 2 receivers each way, shotgun snap, and a back with Smith. Glick gonna catch the snap and throw. Ooh, knocked down back there. Was a option pass by the running back. Knocked down Chase Duncan and Quade Harriman back there. Pass incomplete, intended for Henry Adam back there. On the right, along the right sideline, and Lauderman. So incompletion on the first play of that drive for Pekin. That'll stop the clock with 11:35 to go here. In the second quarter, Pekin leads it 22-0. Wide receiver to the right, a wing and a wide receiver, 2 of them to the left. There's a snap to Glick, shotgun. He'll try the left side through the line of scrimmage into the secondary, shy of first down yardage. But he'll have a gain on the play down to about the Warrior 43-yard line over there on the far side of the field. 3rd and 4. Where does he? What name does he keep saying? I don't think that's a Warrior, is it? Not sure. Trevor Hewitt? I'm not sure what he's saying. Freshman. I don't know where he's getting that if he just doesn't see the numbers. Anyways, 2 receivers each way, shotgun snap, fake a handoff, ball's loose. Smith fumbled it, and I think Pekin got back on it. Recovered his own fumble, sounds like.
Looks like close to a first down.
4th and short, 4th and a yard. Clock moving with 10:38 to go here in the second quarter for the Panther offense. They're in
30 centimeters.
In Warrior territory, ball on the left hash, about the Warrior 40. Fourth and less than a yard, I would call it. Pekin offense going to go for it here. Wide receiver Adam way out here to the right. Wide receiver left, two backs, shotgun, handoff after the snap, and that will be a first down up the middle. On the fourth play of this drive, take it down to about the Warrior 38. Well, 36 they're going to call it now. First and 10, Pekin offense. Clock is stopped with 10:00. Now it's moving, 10:07 to go. Second quarter, two receivers each way for Pekin. Shotgun snap coming to Smith, back to his left. There it is, a low one. He's going to look, throw it out to Adam. Backward pass, but it's caught. He'll take it down the numbers on the right side for a decent gainer. See if they give him enough. Down to the 27, going to be short of a first down. Fifth play of the drive for the Panthers, going to bring up. Looks like they've got a second down over there. Should be third, I believe. What's the scoreboard say? They're not using it. 17 on the play clock. Two receivers left and a wing right for the Panther offense. Smith in the shotgun. I believe that's Glick to his left. Here comes motion left to right. Snap goes to Glick around the right side. Tackled from behind by Kokenauer.
Nolan Glick, the ball carrier, for first down yardage.
PA announcer says he's got a first down, and he does. Second first down on the night for the Panther offense. So a first and 10 for Pekin. About the Warrior 22, I'll call it. They're not using the downs on the electronic scoreboard or marking the ball, so that makes it hard to see from our position. We're up a few rows in the bleachers, but not super high. No room for us in the press box, so that's disappointing. But single receiver left and two right. Motion right to left. Snap to Smith. He'll fake to that jet sweep and try to go right. Not much there. Warrior defense gets him. I think 64 in there on the tackle for the Warriors. Alex Scott. They're going to say a loss of 1 on the play, on the 7th play of the drive. Kirkhart in there also. 8:03 to go. Clock moving. Second quarter, 22-0. Panthers with the lead. Second and 12. Pekin will send two receivers left, a wing and a wide receiver to the right. Or a wing each way, I guess. Trips left, two right. Smith, shotgun snap. He's going to catch it and roll left, throw down into the end zone, overshot Adam. Incomplete on the 8th play of the drive for the Panther offense. Smith tried to go to Adam, I believe. Not Glick, that was Adam. And he overshot him. That'll stop the clock with 7:40 to go here, quarter number 2. Panthers still with that 22-0 lead. Warriors threatened on their 4th possession of the night, moving at 66 yards before they threw an interception in the end zone. Here comes the Panther offense to the line of scrimmage, 14 on the play clock. Two receivers, well, a wing and two receivers left, a wing and a receiver right. Smith in the backfield, shotgun all by himself. Drops straight back. He's going to try to set up a screen, it looks like. Now he's going to roll to the right, and the Warriors are going to get him. I think that's a sack by Ellingson, maybe. Are they going to mark it for a loss?
Cameron Ellingson on the stop.
And we got a timeout. Pekin. So it's going to be 4th and 11. Nice play by the Warrior defense. Let's take a 30-second break. We'll come on back for more second quarter action from Pekin High.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you. We are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Back with you for more Warrior football action here in the second quarter from Pekin High School in Packwood, Iowa. 7:19 to go. Panthers have a 22-0 lead over the Warriors. 10th play of the drive coming up for Pekin. It's 4th and 11 from about the Warrior 23. Ball on the right hash. Pekin going to go for it. A wing and two receivers left. A wing and a receiver to the right. Smith in the backfield with a shotgun snap all by himself. There it is. He'll drop straight back. Throw one down over the middle. He's got Glick for a touchdown. About a 23-yard touchdown pass.
Touchdown from Smith to Nolan Glick.
That went from Smith to Glick with 7:14 to go here in the second quarter. Makes the score 28-0. 10th play of the drive, and Pekin able to score. Started at the Van Buren 49. 49-yard touchdown drive for the Panthers. They lead at 28-0. They're going to go for two. Two receivers to the right, a wing each way, one receiver to the left. Shotgun snap to Glick. He'll take it right up the middle. Glick has the 2-point conversion, making it 30-0. 7:14 to go, second quarter. 30-zip, Panthers with the lead. Warriors will get the ball when we come back from a 60-second break. You're tuned into Warrior Football right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, back with you at the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth. Number 56, Cody Silvers has it teed up. The approach, the kick is down the right side. One bounce fielded by Keegan Young. He's going to take it to the right, follow Carver Gehring. Try to cut it upfield, and a host of Pekin Panthers in there on the tackle. So the Warriors will start this drive with 7:01 left in the second quarter. Be 1st and 10. Lauderman on the tackle for Pekin.
1st and 10 for the Warriors.
Hard to see. Well, he's going to call it their own 24 for Van Buren County. All right, we'll go with it because I can't see. Too low. Need to be up higher. But press box full. The PA announcer, the score guy runs the score clock. Pekin has couple media crews up there and the film crew, so no room for Shannon Sonia tonight. Warrior offense, trips left. Coral shotgun on the back to his right, also receiver right. He's going to take the snap and roll to his left. Stop. Throw over the middle where it's caught. Keegan Young, 40, up almost to the 45 of Van Buren County. A nice completion from Coral to Keegan Young. He doesn't, there he got it right. It's Will Coral, the quarterback there, Mr. PA announcer. Coral to Young on the completion. About a 20-yard completion. Ball up to the Warriors' 44. 1st and 10. In between the hash marks, middle of the field. Clock moving, 6:25 to go, second quarter. Coral, pistol formation. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. He's going to take, hand to that back, and nowhere to go. Loss on the play. Handoff was to Creek Kite on the second play of that drive for the Warriors. Loss of 5. 2nd and 15. Hudson Deitch on the tackle for the Panthers. Ball back to the Warrior 40 in between the hash marks. 2nd and 15. 5:52 to go, second quarter, and the clock is moving. Panthers lead it 30-0. On a big night for Nolan Glick. Trips left, shotgun. Coral, a receiver right. Cree Kite blocking for him. He'll throw in the flat. Got Simmons, or past the flat. A deep out pattern, and it's caught across midfield. Another connection from Will Coral to Caden Simmons. On the third play of the drive, let's see, first down, just shy of the. They are going to give it to him, first down. Fourth first down of the night for the Warrior offense. They moved it 66 yards. They had it 2 times ago and threw an interception in the end zone. That was their. Otherwise, the other 4 drives netted -3 yards. So this one off to a better start. Clock stop, 5:37 to go second quarter. Pekin 30-0 lead. Warriors have it on the left hash across midfield about the Pekin 46. Here's a handoff coming to the left side. Not much there, if anything. Get a number 40 on the ball carrier there, Carver Gehring. 4th play of the drive for the Warriors results in about a yard loss. Ball now rests at the Pekin 47. Jace Duncan bringing in a play to the Warrior offense. Clicking down to 10 on the play clock. Game clock, 5 minutes and running. 2 receivers each way. Will Coral's in the shotgun. I think that's Creek Kite to his right. There's the snap. Coral look left and right, throw it out in the flat. He's got Kokenauer, and he's free down the sideline. 30, 25, 20 for Pekin. Gang tackles him. Oh, did he fumble it? Oh, no. Kokenauer fumbled it on the tackle. And it's a turnover at the 10-yard line of Pekin. Boy, that one hurts. A nice completion from Coral to Kokenauer in the right flat. And from Coral to Kokenauer, he went down there and he was down about the 15-yard line and fumbled it.
There was a fumble in the play, unbeknownst to us.
So, 1st and 10, Pekin. 6th time, I guess. They have it tonight. 20 on the play clock. There's a snap to Smith. He'll drop straight back. Wanted to throw down the middle and pumped it, and then he's sacked by the Warrior defense. First of the night. That sack brought to you by First Iowa State Bank.
Loss on the play, the 2nd down and 13.
It's fumbled about the 10. Caden Simmons on the sack. Fumbled the original line of scrimmage, about the 8-yard line of Pekin. There's a snap, incomplete, throw it out to the right flat. 3rd down, Pekin. Clock is stopped, 4:01 to go. As Pekin started this drive from about their own 9-yard line. That's now 3rd and about 13 after that sack. By the Warrior defense, Simmons. Panther offense to the line of scrimmage. Handoff up the middle, and Henry Adam is free. 40, 45, 50. And I don't think anybody can catch him. 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown. Henry Adam on a 91-yard touchdown run with a 3:45 to go here in the second quarter. Makes the score 36. Now they're going to call it a 95-yard run after that sack pushed him back. It was 2nd and 15. 36-0 is our score. 3:45 to go. Second quarter. 2-point conversion attempt coming. 2 receivers left, 1 right. There's a snap. Glick going to the right side, and he's in once again. Glick 2-point try is good. It's 38-0. Pekin with the lead, and the clock's going to run now because of the deficit. Let's take a 30-second break. Coming back for the finish of the second quarter. You're tuned in to Warrior Football. They trail Pekin 38-0 here in the second quarter, right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard. We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Back with you at the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth. 3:45 to go, second quarter. Pekin kicking off from the 40 to the Warriors. Short kick. Gehring has it go through his hands. It's loose. He gets it back miraculously, and he's through the right side. Across midfield, 45-40. Pekin will get him from behind at about the Warrior 30. Wow, that was a strange play. The kickoff was by number 56, Cody Silvers. Gehring had it go through his breadbasket on the first catch attempt. Then he got it back and broke through and took it all the way down to the Pekin 29-yard line. Wow. Seventh possession of the night for the Warriors here with 3. Clock is going to move, 3:15 on the clock. They'll start it from the Pekin 29 on a very strange play, kickoff play. I don't think I've ever seen that one. He fumbled it and went and got it. It went through his right through the wickets, and he had to run ahead to get it. The coverage team didn't get it, and he took it down to the Pekin 29. Warrior offense trips left, single receiver right. Coral shotgun back to his left. 1st and 10 from the Pekin 29. Ball in between the hash marks. Coral straight back. He's going to throw left. He's got Duncan back there. Oh no! And he had it and dropped a touchdown pass. Coral, a great look over the defense of number 13. Daniels back there, and Duncan had it go off of his hands. That was a Warrior touchdown, but instead just an incompletion. 2:40 to go. Clock stopped here, second quarter. 2nd and 10 for the Warrior offense from the Pekin 29. Ball in between the hash marks. So both times the Warriors have moved it, 66 yards, and I guess after Pekin took over after that fumble by Kokenauer, 68 yards roughly. Both of those nice drives resulted in turnovers. Here's a pass in the flat to Simmons. Caught by Caden. He's out of bounds.
Number 42, the ball carrier, Caden Simmons.
And Simmons will take it down to almost the Pekin 25. 3rd and 6 for the Warrior offense. 2:06 to go, clock moving. 22 on the play clock. Ball's on the left hash. Warriors would really like to put some points on the board here before halftime. Men all Pekin so far, all Nolan Glick. Single or a wing and a receiver right, 2 backs. Coral's under center. He'll take, roll right. Now step up in the pocket, throw over the middle. Quade Harriman, touchdown, Van Buren County. That touchdown brought to you by Dowd's, the Lumber and Home Center. From it was about a 26-yard touchdown pass for the Warriors. That's Harriman, not McKinney. 26-yard TD pass to Harriman. Makes the score 38-6 with 1:43 to go. 2-point conversion try coming. Coral under center, 2 backs behind him. He's going to pitch Simmons right. Evades a tackler. He's going to try to get across, and he does. Simmons, the 2-point try is good. And the Warriors do put some points on the board before halftime. It's now 38-8. Let's take a 30-second break. Warriors will kick off to Pekin when we come back. 1:43 to go, second quarter. Panthers lead at 38-8. You're tuned into Warrior Football right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Tiffany here. The best things in life are a nice spring day, a tasty treat, and a great deal. That's right, a great deal. So why not swing by Dowd's Quick Stop? Savor our barbecue chicken pizza or classic cheeseburger and fries combo. Craving something sweet? Our ice cream is on and is the best around. Dive into our spring fun with our specialty pizza starting at $17.99. Visit us today in Dowd's and follow us on Facebook at Dowd's Quick Stop for more delicious deals. Stop by for a quick taste of spring.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Back with you at the Atomo Radio broadcast booth, a minute 43 to go from Packwood, Iowa, Pekin High School. Pekin leads the Warriors 38-8. Warriors just scored their first points of the night on a 26-yard touchdown pass from Coral to Harriman. Simmons, a 2-point conversion, makes it 38-8. Warriors going to kick off from their 40. I don't know if you heard my interview or not, but head coach Brian Johnson thought some opportunities were there through the air, and the Warriors have done a decent job passing it tonight. There's the approach. A kick, a short one. Rolls down to the Pekin 40. Fielded before he's tackled shy of the 45. Fumble, maybe. Warriors fighting for it, and I haven't seen a signal yet. I don't know if he was down before the fumble. Warrior players still pointing in their direction. Referees getting together. No official signal. I think it's going to be Pekin ball. 7th possession coming here for Pekin. Minute 14 to go. 1st and 10 Panthers. Ball on the left hash from their own 34-yard line. So let's see if the Warriors can hold them here for the half. Pekin offense to the line of scrimmage, 20 on the play clock. 2 receivers and a wing to the right. Receiver left. Shotgun coming on the snap to Smith. Handoff Glick up the middle, and he's loose into the secondary. Skipping tackles, moves, and a nice jump stop to the right. He's tackled across the Warrior 45. First down Pekin. Their 3rd of the night. Gehring on the tackle for the Warriors. That run took it all the way down to the Warrior 45. Ball in between the hash marks. Minute 5 to go in the half. Second quarter brought to you by Slayton Polaris. First quarter was Roto-Rooter. Here's the Pekin offense. Pistol formation, 2 receivers left and a wing. Wide receiver right. There's a snap to Smith, handoff Glick, going right. Helmet comes off by a Warrior player. 66, he'll have to leave the game for a play. Colton Kirkhart. Give Glick 5 or 6 on the play. Ball to the Warrior 39 now. 2nd and 5 from the Warrior 39. Clock moving, 42 seconds to go. Wing back in motion, 3 receivers left, 2 right. Smith drops straight back and hits a receiver cutting across the middle. It's caught for a first down by number 4, Landon Crow. Second first down on this drive. Parker Bully in on the tackle for the Warriors. 4th first down of the game for Pekin, and they're moving it with 24 seconds to go. Here comes motion left to right. Now he's set, trips left, receiver right. Snap goes to Glick. He'll go left and then cut it up the middle, where we get a timeout by Pekin with 10.7 to go. In the half, Pekin leads at 38-6. Let's take a quick 30-second break and come on back for the finish of the half. You're tuned into Warrior Football right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Whether you're building your dream home, expanding the family farm, or just need a little help getting started, Pilot Grove Savings Bank is here for you. Our experienced lending team offers personalized service with competitive rates because we live here too, and we know what matters. Pilot Grove Savings Bank. We make your goals our priority. Visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Back with you to the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth from Pekin High School, Packwood, Iowa. 10.7 seconds to go in the half. Pekin Panthers with a 38-8 lead over the Van Buren County Warriors, and they're threatening again. It's going to be 2nd and 3 for Pekin. Ball close, just out inside the 15-yard line for the Panthers. Hard to tell. Shotgun snap to Smith. Looking. Throw it. Tried to throw it over the middle to the right. It was thrown at the feet of the receiver. Lauderman intended. Goes incomplete. Stops the clock with 5.6 to go. 3rd and 3 again for Pekin. That was the 4th play of this drive. Started at their own 34. They took over with a minute 14 to go.
At Van Buren County Hospital, we're proud to support the Van Buren County Warriors on the field, on the stage, and in the classroom. Whether you're crossing the finish line, acing a test, or painting a masterpiece, we're cheering you on every step of the way. And when you need us, we're here with compassionate care, expert providers, and a wide range of services for the whole family. Van Buren County Hospital. Quality care close to home.
All right, we're back with you at Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth. Timeout Pekin with 5.6 seconds to go in the half. 38-8 Panthers with the lead. Maybe time for 1, possibly 2 more plays here. Third and 3 for the Panthers. Ball, I think, just outside the 10-yard line. Maybe at the Warrior 11, in between the hash marks. Pekin offense out of the huddle. 24 on the play clock. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Here's the snap, shotgun. We're going to go for the corner of the end zone. Henry Adam caught. No, they're going to say out. Caught it in the back corner of the right side here in the end zone, back in the right corner. 0.5 left on the clock. Can you even have 0.5 seconds left in a football game? No. The referee said no, he caught it but didn't get his feet in. So in the 5th play, it's incomplete. And 0.5, 4th and 3 from the Warriors 11. This is like the strangest thing I've ever seen here. I didn't know you could have less than a second left in a football game, but evidently you can. 2 receivers left and a wing, 1 receiver right. Shotgun snap's going to go to Glick. He'll try the left side, cut it up. Warrior defense says no. I think he's short. So a good job there. Takes it down to, didn't have a halftime. Second quarter's over. We'll say he took it down to maybe the 5-yard line on like a 6-yard gain. So that drive stops because of the half. On Pekin's 7th possession, it stops at the Van Buren 5. So they took it, 45 and 16, 61 yards before the clock expired here in the second quarter. So that'll bring up the halftime show. Brought to you by Buren Funeral Home and Crematory of Fairfield. They sponsor the halftime show. All Pekin in the first half. Warriors did manage 1 tally with a 2-point conversion, but they put 12 minutes on the clock. Looks like Pekin Marching Band going to be some halftime entertainment for both sets of fans here. 38-8 our score at the half. Pekin Panthers with the lead over the Van Buren County Warriors. We will take a 3-minute break here at the halftime show. Come back and recap the first half of action. You're tuned in to Warrior Football. They trail Pekin 38-8 here at the half. Back with you in 3 minutes right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
There's nothing quite like Friday night lights to bring a community together. This is Scott with Buren Funeral Home in Fairfield, and we believe in the strength of a community. My wife Rachel and I grew up in Van Buren County and are proud to serve this community we call home. From monument sales, pre-planning, and creating unique celebrations of life, we invite you to experience the Buren difference where we put families and community first. Buren Funeral Home, serving Van Buren County and all of southeast Iowa, and proud supporter of Van Buren County sports.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissam, and we are so excited about the upcoming school year. All of us here at Van Buren County can't wait to see all the wonderful things our students accomplish this year. From academic accolades to the gridiron, we are blessed to have you choose Van Buren County in educating your children. Our team has made several improvements throughout the district, and we can't wait for you to see them. New graphics, new flooring, and new Twig science curriculum, just to name a few. We also want to take this time to welcome any new staff and new students to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard. We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, we're back with you at the Atomo Radio broadcast booth. Pekin High School, Packwood, Iowa, where it's halftime. Class A District 5 boys high school varsity football for you tonight. Pekin Panthers with a 38-8 lead over the Van Buren County Warriors here at the half. 7 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in the halftime show. Pekin High School Marching Band out on the field. It's homecoming here at Pekin this Friday night, or currently on this Friday night. Let's go over some halftime stats, recap the first half for you. Halftime show brought to you by Buren Funeral Home and Crematory of Fairfield. The one Warrior touchdown tonight brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. All right. Nolan Glick got the scoring started tonight for Pekin with a 57-yard run. 9:59 to go first quarter, 6-0 Pekin. The two-point conversion failed. Still in the first quarter, a 60-yard touchdown run with 8:04 to go by Nolan Glick. Comstock got the two-point conversion. Touchdown made it 12-0. The two-point conversion, 14-zip. Still in the first quarter, 5:18 to go. A 19-yard touchdown run by Glick. Made it 20-0. Glick got the two-point conversion as well to make it 22-0 after 1 quarter of play. In the second quarter, 23-yard touchdown pass from Smith to Glick. 7:14 to go. Made it 28-0. Glick, the two-point conversion, made it 30-0 at that point. Still in the second quarter, 3:45 to go. Henry Adam, a 95-yard touchdown run, made it 36-0. Glick, a two-point try, was good. It was 38-0 at that point. Then the Warriors finally tallied their only score of the first half, late in the second quarter. 26-yard touchdown pass from Will Corral to Quaid Harriman made it 38-6. That was with a minute 43 to go. Caden Simmons got the 2-point try to make it 38-8 Pekin at that point. That's where we stand here at the half. 5:13 on the clock here at the half. Pekin Panthers leading the Van Buren County Warriors by a score of 38-8. Warrior possessions in the first half went like this. 3 consecutive punts, an interception, a punt, a fumble, and then finally a touchdown. They put up about 160 yards of total offense. Roughly, the 2 drives that they had going were the 2 drives that ended in a turnover with an interception and a fumble, and then the drive that they scored the touchdown on, Carver Gearing had it trying to field the kickoff, had it go through his arms, then he went and got it in a bunch of traffic and took it right through the middle and returned it all the way down to the Pekin 29, and 23 yards later, that 26-yard touchdown pass happened from Coral to Harriman for the Lone Warriors score of the night. Pekin, here's how their possessions have went in the first half. 3 consecutive touchdowns, a punt, 2 more touchdowns, and then the half ended. 359 total yards roughly for Pekin in that first half. They ran that last play of the half with 0.5 seconds on the clock, so that was kind of strange. Not too often you see tenths of a second on a clock at a high school football game. Each team touched it 7 times. Each team has 4 first downs. The Warriors with those 2 big turnovers didn't help. Each team with a penalty, and the Warriors have the only sack that I have recorded. So it's 38-8, our score here at the half. I think we got time for another 3-minute break, and we'll see how much closer we are to starting the second half when we come back. Usually they add time if there's halftime entertainment, so it's 3.5 left on the clock right now. We'll see if they add some time. If we need to take another break after this 3-minute break and returning to check, we will do that. You're tuned into Warrior Football right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. It's 38-8. Pekin leads at the half. Back with you in 3 minutes. You're tuned into Warrior Football, like I said, right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissam, and we are so excited about the upcoming school year. All of us here at Van Buren County can't wait to see all the wonderful things our students accomplish this year. From academic accolades to the gridiron, we are blessed to have you choose Van Buren County in educating your children. Our team has made several improvements throughout the district, and we can't wait for you to see them. New graphics, new flooring, and new Twig science curriculum, just to name a few. We also want to take this time to welcome any new staff and new students to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Hi, this is Amanda Manning Morris. Farmers and ranchers, we know your work is the backbone of our community. At First Iowa State Bank of Keosauqua, we're proud to offer ag lending solutions tailored to your needs. Whether it's land, equipment, or operational expenses, we've got the tools to help your operation grow. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and local experts who understand agriculture, we're here to support you every step of the way. Partner with a bank that knows the land and stands by its people. First Iowa State Bank, your ag lending partner. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets, and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte is a proud supporter of the Van Buren Warriors. Tugboat Transportation is located on 1st Street in Bonaparte, in scenic Van Buren County. Tugboat Transportation is a trucking business offering trucking services, motor freight, and self-storage. For more information, contact Mark with Tugboat Transportation at 319-592-3199. That's 319-592-3199. Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte. That's Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte. We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Back with you, the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth here from Pekin High School in Packwood, Iowa. Cheerleader's going to do a performance right now after the Pekin High School marching band. Pekin football team just re-entered the field doing some stretching. They put 3 minutes back on the clock. We'll probably take another break here shortly. Tomorrow, AJ and I will be with the Warrior volleyball team. Southeastern Community College in West Burlington, Iowa. The Warriors 3-0 in pool play last night, defeating Lone Tree Hillcrest Academy in West Burlington. Earned their way to a quarterfinal in the conference tournament. They will take on Mediapolis in the quarterfinal, and if we can win that one, then the winner of Holy Trinity Catholic and Central Lee, I believe, in the other quarterfinal in our side of the bracket. That would be in a semifinal, but Mediapolis, the first matchup of the night tomorrow from Southeastern Community College, pre-game 4:40ish, first serve 5 o'clock. Warriors in a quarterfinal of the conference tournament bracket play now. They went 3-0 in pool play last night, so they're going to play Mediapolis at about 5 p.m. AJ and I will be there to cover it for you. We'll be on the air at 92.7 KTWA, also streaming live at Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. So we're still waiting on the music for the cheerleader performance. Let's try a 2-minute break. We'll come back for the start of the third quarter, brought to you by Tugboat Transportation, proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. Pekin leads the Warriors 38-8 here at the half. You're tuned into Warrior Football. Back with you in 2 minutes right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissam, and we are so excited about the upcoming school year. All of us here at Van Buren County can't wait to see all the wonderful things our students accomplish this year. From academic accolades to the gridiron, we are blessed to have you choose Van Buren County in educating your children. Our team has made several improvements throughout the district, and we can't wait for you to see them. New graphics, new flooring, and new Twig science curriculum, just to name a few. We also want to take this time to welcome any new staff and new students to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Need help with your next home project? Look no further than Wasco Hardware in Keosauqua. We're your small town service and big city selection. From kitchen and bath showrooms to complete do-it-yourself solutions, we've got you covered. Let us do it for you. We offer free in-home estimates, free delivery, and flexible financing options. Our team of professionals represents the top brands in cabinetry and countertops. Day or evening appointments are available because customer service is our #1 priority. Visit our showroom today and discover why Wasco Hardware in Keosauqua is your home improvement headquarters.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
At Van Buren County Hospital, we're proud to support the Van Buren County Warriors on the field, on the stage, and in the classroom. Whether you're crossing the finish line, acing a test, or painting a masterpiece, we're cheering you on every step of the way. And when you need us, we're here with compassionate care, expert providers, and a wide range of services for the whole family. Van Buren County Hospital. Quality care close to home.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Back with you to the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth here from Pekin High School, Packwood, Iowa. 12 minutes on the clock, getting ready to start third quarter of action here, brought to you by Tugboat Transportation, proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. That'll complete the Warrior football halftime show, brought to you by Buren Funeral Home and Crematory in Fairfield. Opening kickoff of the second half, brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank. You can check the second half kickoff conditions for you right now as well. See if it's changed at all. Doesn't feel like it's changed too much. Second half kickoff conditions brought to you by Crane Concrete Ready Mix. 70 degrees and clear, 65% humidity, winds south at 4 miles per hour. Pretty nice night for high school football. Pekin going to get the ball here to start the third quarter of play. Warrior touchdown tonight brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. Long wait for the music to start for the cheerleaders. They got their performance in. Good job by the Pekin band and the cheerleaders. Here's the approach and the kick, a short one. Bounces near the 30 where it's fielded on a bounce. And coming to the outside right at us is number 13 across the 35 for Pekin. That's William Daniels. So Pekin will get it first here in the second half, third quarter. It'll be first and 10 Panthers with the 11:50 on the third quarter clock. There are balls on the right hash. Pekin will start it from their own 37. Panthers with the lead 38-8 as we get things started here. Third quarter, 23 on the play clock. A wing and two receivers left. Single receiver right. Pistol formation for the shot quarterback in the back. There's a snap to Smith. He'll fake a handoff, drop straight back, flush left, steps up in the pocket, and he meets the Warrior defense. There's a flag on the play. Might be a hold as well. Sack is by number 66, Kirkhart, for the Warriors. Let's check the penalty. That sack brought to you by First Iowa State Bank. Just trying to watch for the signal here from the official. Holding Pekin. Going to move him back, spot foul 10 yards. Second penalty of the night on Pekin. So first and 20 from their own 27 now. Ball towards the right hash for the Panther offense. 11:43 to go. Second quarter, 24 on the play clock. Wing and two receivers left, one receiver to the right. Pistol formation again. Motion from that left wing. He goes over to the right side. There's a snap. Handoff Glick. He'll try the right side. He'll sidestep a defender across the 30. Tackled by 64 for the Warriors. Glick, the ball carrier. 64, Alex Scott in there on the tackle for the Warriors. Give him a couple. Maybe 3 or 4 on the play, ball across the 30 to the Pekin 31. Second and 16, we'll call it, from the Pekin 31-yard line. Clock moving, 11 minutes to go. 38-8, the deficit is 30, so it's under 35, so it's not a running clock. Wing and two receivers left, one receiver to the right. Shotgun for Smith. He's got it back to his right. The snap goes to Glick. Smith trying to lead the way. Simmons stacks him up and throws him for a loss. Good play by the Warrior defense. Nothing there for Glick on that one. Third play of the drive. Big loss on the play. Going to bring up, they got to get across the 45, 47 probably for a first down. The ball back at their own 24. Third and 23. roughly. Clock moving, 10:16 to go, third quarter. Wing and two receivers right, wing and a receiver left. Smith back there by himself. Shotgun snap, he's going to take it and roll right. Looking to the right, he'll throw out in the flat, through the hands, and almost caught by another Pekin receiver, but falls incomplete. Intended for Lauderman, and went through his hands, and I'm not sure who the other one was that almost got it, but it's incomplete. The end result of that play, forcing Pekin to punt from deep in their own territory. Ball at the Pekin 24. So they go negative 13 on that drive. They're going to punt it. 10:04 on the clock here in the third quarter. Jace Duncan back to receive. There's a snap, a low one. Ball's fumbled. Ooh, and the Warriors almost block it. Ball goes straight up, takes a Warrior bounce. Was it tipped?
Short kick after being rushed to kick that.
And it's downed over there
Warriors ball
at the Pekin 25. So that punt goes negative 1 yards. Wow. Negative 14 on that drive. That was an ugly punt. It was a fumbled snap. Comes the first possession of the Warriors in the second half, first of the third quarter. They'll take over with 9:54 to go, 1st and 10. Ball on the right hash from the Pekin 21. To the line of scrimmage, two receivers. To the left, shotgun and two to the right. Coral looks right, throws right, got his man out in the flat, caught. Let's get a number for you. Kokenauer, I believe, out there in the right flat, makes a catch for a 3-yard gain. Crow on the tackle. Almost 4 maybe for Kokenauer out there. Call it 2nd and 7. Ball at the Pekin 18. Single wing to the left, two backs behind Coral. He's under center. He'll take the snap. Hand running left is Carver Gehring. Almost down to the Pekin 15.
Riley Smith on the tackle.
Riley Smith in there on the tackle for the Panthers.
Third down in the
3rd and 4 for the Warrior offense. Ball at the Pekin 16 in between the hash marks. 9 minutes, 10 seconds to go here. Third quarter, clock's moving. Two receivers each way. Cordell shotgun back to his left. Will drop straight back, look over the middle. Oh, and it should have been intercepted and was dropped by Henry Adam, one of the linebackers. Falls incomplete. That'll stop the clock with 8:59 to go here in the third quarter. Kokenauer, they say, was the intended receiver. So 4th and 4. 4th and a long 4 coming from the Pekin 16. Warriors will go for it. Wide receiver left. Everybody else in tight. A wing to the left. Two backs. Coral under center. He's going to take and roll to the left. Watch out, Will. Here comes the pressure. Throwing towards the corner of the end zone. He's got Harriman. Oh, it was dropped. A Pekin defender there was create a little disturbance. Harriman might have had it for a minute. Lauderman there to knock it away. Coral's pass intended for Harriman, and it falls incomplete. So they give it up on downs from the Pekin 16. Just 5 yards on that drive for the Warriors. They give it up with 8:53 to go here in the third quarter. Pekin's second possession of the second half here. They'll take over with that 8:53 on the clock. 1st and 10 Pekin from their own 16-yard line. Ball in between the hash marks for the Panthers. They'll send two receivers, three to the left, a wing and two receivers, one to the right. Shotgun and a fake handoff. Smith will keep it. He's to the outside, to the right. Oh, and he lost his footing and slides down across the 30. About the 31 is where they're going to mark it.
First down yardage. Ethan Kokenauer was the
First down, though. He's got enough to have a first down on that first play of that drive. That's their 5th first down of the game. Clock moving, 8:28 to go. We're in the third quarter, Pekin with a lead, 38-8. Ball to the right hash. Panthers out of the huddle, 18 on the play clock. A wing and two receivers right, a wing and a receiver left. Smith will be in the shotgun all by himself. Here comes that wing back on the right side now into the backfield and stands next to him. Here comes motion right to left, a fake. Or nope, he's going to hand off to number 4 through the left side. I think a first down. He's got the line to gain. That was Landon Crow on the carry. First down Panthers as they'll move the chain. Second first down of this drive. Gehring in there on the tackle for the Warriors. 6th first down of the night for Pekin. Clock moving, 7:56 to go. Third quarter, Pekin, the 30-point lead, 38-8. Comes the third play of the drive for the Panthers. A wing and 2 receivers right, a wing and a receiver left. Smith once again in the shotgun all by himself in the backfield. Here comes motion from the slot, right to left. He's going to fake a handoff to Adam, keep it, and go right. Towards the right sideline where he's pushed now. He'll stay inbound. No, he stepped out, cross midfield. Inside the Warrior 45. Smith, another first down, 3rd of this drive for Pekin. 7th of the game. Give him 15 on that carry. 1st and 10 Panthers from, let's get a spot on this one. Right about the Warrior 45. 7:32 to go, third quarter. Clock stopped. He went out of bounds. Pekin, a wing and 2 receivers left, a wing and a receiver right. Here comes whistles. Timeout, Van Buren County. Let's take a 30-second break and then come back for more Warrior football action here in the third quarter. Pekin with the lead, 38-8, 7:32 to go. Back with you in 30 seconds right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissam, and we are so excited about the upcoming school year. All of us here at Van Buren County can't wait to see all the wonderful things our students accomplish this year. From academic accolades to the gridiron, we are blessed to have you choose Van Buren County in educating your children. Our team has made several improvements throughout the district, and we can't wait for you to see them. New graphics, new flooring, and new Twig science curriculum, just to name a few. We also want to take this time to welcome any new staff and new students to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Once again, we return with you to the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth from Pekin High School, Packwood, Iowa. 7:32 to go, third quarter, 38-8, Pekin with the lead. Here comes a 1st and 10 from the Warrior 45. A wing and 2 receivers left, a wing and a receiver right. Smith, shotgun, all by himself in the backfield, signaling out to the left receivers out there, the slot. Here's the snap. He'll drop back, throw out to the left, wide open in the flat. Number 4, Crow with the catch. He'll take it for a first down, out of bounds along the far side, way over there. So they've run 4 plays on this drive. Each one has resulted in a first down. 8th first down of the game for the Pekin offense, and they're moving it. Started on their own 16. That's a 23-yard completion. Ball inside the 30 of the Warriors, way over there on the left hash, maybe the 28 or 9-yard line. 1st and 10, Pekin. Out of the huddle come the Panthers, 15 on the play clock. A wing and 2 receivers right. 1 receiver left. Snap to Smith. He's going to hand off Glick. He'll try the right side. Nothing there. Good job by the Warrior defensive line. That was the 5th play of this drive for Pekin. I guess they're going to give him a few. Hard to tell from the angle that we're at. Give him a gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Clock moving at 6:43 to go, third quarter, 38-8. Panthers with the lead over the Warriors tonight. Out of the huddle come the Panthers with 16 on the play clock. A wing, 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Here comes motion out of the right slot. Shotgun snap to Smith. He's going to fake, keep it, fake the option. Now he pitches it to Glick. Wide open along the right side. Gets a block, and he'll take it into the end zone. About a 28-yard. We'll call it a 28-yard TD run by Glick. Makes it 44-8. Pekin with the lead here in the third quarter. 6:18 to go. End of the drive results in a touchdown on 6 plays. 2-point conversion try coming. Wide receivers each way. There's a snap to Smith. He'll fake a handoff, roll out, throw towards the corner, incomplete. Intended for number 5, Carson Comstock. So the 2-point is no good. So with 6:18 to go in the third quarter, Pekin leads at 44-8. Let's take a 30-second break. Come on back. Warriors getting it when we come back. You're tuned into Warrior Football right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
There's nothing quite like Friday Night Lights to bring a community together. This is Scott with Buren Funeral Home in Fairfield, and we believe in the strength of a community. My wife Rachel and I grew up in Van Buren County and are proud to serve this community we call home. From monument sales, pre-planning, and creating unique celebrations of life, we invite you to experience the Buren difference where we put families and community first. Buren Funeral Home, serving Van Buren County and all of Southeast Iowa, and proud supporter of Van Buren County sports.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
So Pekin grabs the first score of the second half. 84-yard drive that results in a 28-yard touchdown run on an option play to Glick. They're going to kick it off now. Silvers. The kick down the left numbers. Oh, off the hands of Creek Kite. It goes backwards. Warriors got to go back to get it. Picked up by Keegan Young. He'll turn around and come upfield along the right sideline. Finds a little bit of room there before he's tackled by a host of Pekin Panthers. So the Warriors, with 6:02, will take over their second possession here in quarter number 3. Going to be 1st and 10. Daniels on the tackle, they say, for the Panthers. They're going to say 1st and 10 from the 20, their own 22. Started that last drive from the Pekin 21, could only manage 5 yards before Pekin took over on downs. So here comes the Warrior offense. 1st and 10, 5:32 to go. Clock moving in the third quarter. Receiver out to the left. Coral under center. He's going to take pitch. I think that's Gehring trying to get around the outside to the left for the Pekin defense strings it out and pushes him out of bounds. Hard to tell how much he gained. Let's watch the ball marker. They're going to give him a decent gain, it looks like, on that first play of the drive for the Warriors. Give him about 6. Second down and 4 from their own 28 for the Warriors. Louderman in there pushing him out of bounds for the Panthers. Clock stopped. Should be moving, I think, because of the deficit. 5:19 to go. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Coral shotgun back to his left. Coral will throw over the middle. Oh, on an in route. Knocked down by Comstock. Knocked it down, intended for Duncan on the toss. So incomplete. Going to bring up a 3rd and 4 from their own 28 for the Warrior offense. The clock is moving. 4:57. It is a 36-point deficit. Once it's 35, the clock runs. So here comes a 3rd and 4 from their own 28. Ball on the left hash. Trips right. Coral, shotgun back to his right. He's going to take and roll right. Throw out there. Oh, it's tipped by a Pekin defender. Crow falls incomplete. Gehring or Kokenauer, take your pick on the intended receiver. 4th and 3 from their own 28. Let's see what head coach Brian Johnson wants to do. I would anticipate a punt here deep in their own territory. 4.5 to go. Third quarter, 44-8 Pekin. Looks like Warriors are in punt formation. Chase Duncan back to kick it. So they're going to give it up from their own 28. The punt down the middle, one bounce inside the 30 of Pekin.
27-yard line will be 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
So the Warriors give it up with 4:06 on the clock. They net 6 yards. 6 yards on that drive before they punt it away. Here comes the third possession of the third quarter for Pekin. They'll take over with that 4:06 while it's running. 3:49 to go. Pekin will have it. 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line, we'll say. Ball in between the hash marks. Pekin out of the huddle with 22 on the play clock. A wing and 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Here comes motion from the wing back. Shotgun snap to Smith. He's going to pitch left to Glick. He'll cut it up at the numbers and have a gain of 4 on the first play on this drive for Pekin. 2nd and 6 from their own 32 for Pekin. Ball on the left hash. 3:05 to go, third quarter, 40-48. Panthers with the lead. They have the only score in the third quarter, a 28-yard option toss run by Glick. 2-point conversion was no good. Here comes a 2nd and 6 from their own 32. Wing and 2 receivers to the right. Pistol formation, snap to Smith. He'll drop back, throw it to the right. Out in the flat, caught by Crow. Up to the Pekin 40. He'll should have a first down. First of this drive. 5th, Simmons on the tackle for the Warriors. 5th first down of the third quarter. 9th of the game for Pekin. So the ball still on the right hash up to the Pekin 39. Giving the Panther offense a first down, 2:15, clock moving. We're in the third quarter. Wing and 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. A back next to Smith. There's a shotgun snap. He'll fake to Glick and take it to the right himself. He spins through some Warrior tackles. He's across the 40 to maybe the 42. And Kokenauer in there on the tackle. Duncan also. Number 10 for the Warriors also maybe in there on the tackle. Pilcher. Give him a couple, 2nd and 8 on the third play of that drive for the Panthers. Ball at the 41 on the right hash for Pekin. 2nd and 8. Minute 40 to go. Third quarter clock is moving. It's 44-8 Pekin. A wing, 2 receivers left. A wing and a receiver right. Smith in the backfield by himself once again. Waiting on the shotgun snap. There it is. He's going to throw to the slot on the left. That's Adam. There's a flag on the play. The catch is made. Adam scoots down the left sideline for first down yardage, but let's check the flag. Holding is the original signal from the quarterback Smith. It is. Holding Pekin. Bring that one back. Pekin's 3rd penalty of the night. Spot foul, going to move him back 10 from the hold. That'll stop the clock with a minute 19 to go here in the third. We're still at 44-8, Pekin with a 36-point lead. And that moves the ball back to the Pekin at 32 in between the hash marks. 2nd and 18 looks like. They've got to get up to about the 49 of Pekin for a first down. Ball's at the 30, just shy of the 32. 2 backs on each side of Smith, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Shotgun snap, he's going to hand to the back. Glick running left, he's through into the secondary. There he goes again. Nobody's going to catch him. 15-10-5 touchdown Panthers, and Glick on as a Warrior down behind the play. That snap was from the 32, 50, 60, 65, 68-yard touchdown run.
67-yard run
by Glick with, what is that, 50, is that 5/16 on you or 51.6? Looks like he's up, huh? 51.6 to go in the third quarter. Tenths of really throwing me off. It's 50-8. Pekin with the lead. So that drive results in another Pekin touchdown. They started at their own 28, 72-yard touchdown drive, the big play. 68-yard TD run by Glick with 51.6 to go here in the third quarter, makes it 50-8. Pekin over Van Buren County this evening. 2-point conversion try coming here. Wing, let's see, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, also a wing to the right. Snap to Glick, shotgun, or to Smith, over the middle, pass thrown, caught by Crow. So Crow gets the extra point. Pass is good, and the score now is 52-8. Panthers all over Van Buren County Warriors tonight. Let's take a quick 30-second break. Warriors getting the ball back once again. When we come back, you're tuned into Warrior Football right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Tiffany here. The best things in life are a nice spring day, a tasty treat, and a great deal. That's right, a great deal. So why not swing by Dowd's Quick Stop? Savor our barbecue chicken pizza or classic cheeseburger and fries combo. Craving something sweet? Our ice cream is on and is the best around. Dive into our spring fun with our specialty pizza starting at $17.99. Visit us today in Dowd's and follow us on Facebook at Dowd's Quick Stop for more delicious deals. Stop by for a quick taste of spring.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Back with you. We come to the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth. Pekin High School, Packwood, Iowa, 51.6 to go, third quarter, 52-8. Pekin with the lead. Silvers to kick off from the 40. Approach, ball in the air, up to receive it is Harriman. Along the numbers on the right side of the field, following some blockers and a decent return for Harriman up to maybe the 40, 39 or 40 of the Warriors. So clock is running because of the deficit. Let's see if they'll take over here in the third or the fourth quarter. Hard to tell. They take over with, see if they'll just let it run. Well, it looks like they're going to, I don't think they have to snap it here if they don't want to. 20 on the game clock, 22 on the play clock, so they can just let it run if they want. First and 10. We'll say their own 40. Two receivers each way. They are going to run a play, and Coral throws an interception. Intercepted by number 5 and tackled. Comstock gets the interception on the what felt like a hurried play to me, so they. That's the third quarter is over. So just on one play. He returned it, they said 10 yards. We'll keep it right here so we can try to figure this out for you. Interception, so that's one play drive. That's the third turnover of the night by the Warriors. We'll say, well, on that play, let's see, 50, 45, 40 of the ball. Where's he going to spot it here? Took over at their own 40, and Pekin is going to take over. Going to be a loss after that interception of about 6 yards. Looks like the Comstock took it 6 yards past the original line of scrimmage, so a loss of 6 on that on the change of possession there. And they give it up from their own, after the interception, own 34, negative 6 yards. So Pekin right now, first possession will be coming for them here in the fourth quarter, the fourth possession for them in the second half. 12 minutes to go here as we start the fourth quarter. Brought to you by Wasco Hardware. Check out their showroom floor. Downtown Keosauqua sponsoring the fourth quarter. Pekin on the left hash, going to start this drive first and 10 from the Warriors' 34-yard line. Clock will run continuously because of the deficit. It's 52-8, a 44-point lead for Pekin. It's been all Panthers and Nolan Glick here tonight. Wing and two receivers right, one receiver left. Smith, shotgun. He's going to hand to Glick, patiently following his blockers. Through the line of scrimmage, near the linebacker territory where he's tackled about the 31-yard line. And Jace Duncan in there for the Warriors. First play of the drive. Pilcher in there also. Give him 3 on the play, 2nd and 7 from the Warriors 31. Ball on the left hash, about 11 and a half to go here in the fourth quarter, and the clock will run because of the deficit. Pekin out of the huddle with 18 on the play clock. A back on each side of Smith in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 1 left. He's going to take, hand to Glick. Up through the middle, and they get him from behind about the 20-yard line. Pilcher in there on the tackle. On that second play of the drive for Pekin, they get a first down. First on this drive, first of the fourth quarter, 6th first down here in the second half. 10th overall in the game for the Panther offense. They racked up 300 and some yards roughly 360 in the first half. Got a couple of touchdowns here in the second half. Nolan Glick having one of the bigger nights I've ever seen in high school football. Receiver left, 2 to the right, back on each side of Smith. He's in the shotgun. 10 on the play clock. He's going to take hand to Glick, trying the right side. Drugged down from behind by Gehring. He'll have 3 on the play. 2nd and 7. Ball between the hash marks now. Inside the Warrior 20, down to about the Warrior 17. 25 on the play clock for Pekin. 10.5 to go in the game. Pekin with the lead, 52-8. Panthers now coming out of the huddle with 18 on the play clock. Neither team real close to getting a delay game here tonight. Wing and 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Shotgun for Smith, a back to his left. The snap goes to Glick. Smith will lead the way. Glick off the right side, skips through a couple of Warrior tackles and has a gain before he's brought down shy of first down yardage on the 4th play of the drive for the Panthers. Ball's over on the right hash now, just inside the Warrior 15, down to about the 14. 3rd and 4 from the Warriors 14 with 9:45 to go in the game. Clock will move continuously, other than on a score, maybe a penalty or an injury. 9.5 to go, 4th quarter, 52-8 Pekin. 1 receiver left to the left side, a wing and a receiver to the right. Shotgun snap, handoff Glick up the middle. He'll duck his head, and the Warriors will greet him, push him back. I don't think has the line to gain. That was the 5th play of this drive for Pekin. Give him a couple. 4th and a couple for Pekin from the Warrior 13. Ball way over there on the right hash. 9 minutes to go, 4th quarter. This one decided a long time ago in the 1st quarter. Pekin jumped out to an early lead. They've had a big lead all night long. 13 on the play clock. A wing, 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right. Smith shotgun. I believe that's Glick to his right. There's motion from Adam. Snap goes to Glick. He follows Smith and slips down. Did he fumble it? No. Slips down. Shy of the Warrior 10.
Ball's on the
11-yard line. Let's see if he's shy of the line to gain. So Pekin turns it over on downs with, say, 8:17 to go. End position is the Van Buren 11. So 23 yards offense on that drive for Pekin. Here comes the first possession of the 4th quarter, 4th of the second half for the Warriors. 8:02 as the clock's running here. They're going to start it from their own 11. Everybody in tight. Wing right, Coral under center. He'll hand off, flags and whistles. Stop the play. Maybe a false start on Van Buren County. It is. Flag on the play, false start Warriors. That'll back them 5 yards back to their own 6. So, second penalty of the night. Pekin has 3 penalties. The Warriors with 2. False start moves them back 5. Ball in between the hash marks. Back to the Warriors' 6-yard line. 7:40 to go in the 4th. 52-8 Pekin. 2 receivers each way. Quarles in the shotgun and back to his left. Will the snap. He's going to throw out in the left flat. Caught by Kokenauer. He'll duck his shoulder and bull through a tackle. Give him maybe 8 on the play. He's maybe forced out of bounds over there on the left side. Nice completion from Coral to Kokenauer. 2nd and 2 from their own 19 for the Van Buren County offense. 27 on the play clock. Clock moving, 7:05 to go here in the 4th. All Pekin tonight, 52-8. Warriors over there on the left hash. Everybody in tight, single wing formation. Coral under center. He's going to hand first back through, pushing the pile nicely is the Warrior offensive line. Still on his feet, and before they blow it dead, that's Creek Kite on the carry. Should be good enough for first down yardage. It is. Move the chains. First down on this drive. That's the 5th first down of the night for the Warrior offense. First here in the second half. So 1st and 10 Warriors. Ball's over there on the left side of the field. They're at about their own 24-yard line. 6:36 to go. Clock moving here, fourth quarter. Warriors trying to get set. 2 receivers each way, a slot and a wide receiver. Shotgun for Coral, back to his right. There's a snap. Will drop straight back, looks right, pumps, throws. Got a man out there. Oh, it's off, and he had Duncan. The throw was late. Number 13 came to tip it away. Daniels, it was off of his hands and almost back into the hands of Jace Duncan before it fell incomplete. So, after all that, pass incomplete, 6:20. Not sure why there. Now it's running again as the ball gets set for play. 6:18 to go. The clock is moving. 2nd and 10. The Warrior 24. Tight formation. Single wing left. 2 backs behind Will. He's under center. He'll fake, drop back, look left, step up in the pocket. He'll keep it and slide down after a gain of a few, shy of the 30, maybe the 28. 4th play of the drive. Call it 3rd and 7 from the Warrior 27-yard line. 27 on the play clock as the Warriors exit the huddle. 5:45 to go here in the 4th quarter. To the line of scrimmage comes Van Buren County, a slot and a receiver each way. A back to Will Coral's left. He's in the shotgun. There's a snap, drops back, pumps. Going to throw over the middle to Duncan, maybe alligator arms as he saw number 66 coming. It's through the arms of Duncan and incomplete. 66, Zach Dowd defending on the play. 5th play of the drive for the Warriors results in an incomplete pass. Intended for Duncan from Coral. 5:20 to go in the 4th, 52-8. Panthers with the lead. 4th down, 4th and 7 from their own 27. Warriors are going to kick it away. 16 yards of offense. That drive, they'll give it up with about 5 minutes. Duncan waiting on the snap. He's got it. Kick, a high one. Down the middle, fair catch signaled for by number 5, Comstock, and it's caught. Right about the 41-yard line of Pekin. 5th possession of the second half coming for the Panthers. 2nd here in the 4th quarter. They'll take over with 4:55 left in the 4th quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 Pekin from their own 41. Maybe some subs coming for the Panthers now. 52-8, Pekin with the lead. New players into the game, and describe it to you the best that we can. Wing, 2 receivers to the left. Looks like Pekin having some trouble with new players getting things lined up. They will call a timeout. Timeout Pekin with 4:55 to go in the 4th. 52-8, Panthers have the lead. Let's take a 30-second break and be back with more Warrior football right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Whether you're building your dream home, expanding the family farm, or just need a little help getting started, Pilot Grove Savings Bank is here for you. Our experienced lending team offers personalized service with competitive rates because we live here too, and we know what matters. Pilot Grove Savings Bank. We make your goals our priority. Visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Back to the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth we bring you from Pekin High School in Peckwood, Iowa. Pekin calling that timeout. Bunch of new players in the game. Do the best we can with their numbers as they give their starters a break. 52-8, Pekin with the lead, 4:55 to go in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10 Panthers from their own 41. Ball over there on the right hash for Pekin. Wing and 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right. Back to the left of the new quarterback. There's a snap. Handoff running right. Looks like 36 was the quarterback, Ethan Porter. And a 5-yard loss on the play. Warrior defense there to greet him, push him back. For 2nd down. And about 15 from their own 36 for Pekin. A wing, 2 receivers go left. Wing and a receiver right. Quarterback Porter in the backfield all by himself. Shotgun snap awaiting. There he calls for it and gets it. He's going to throw left side. Caught. Trying to get around the corner. Warrior defense strings it out, slips one tackle, spin move. Then he is forced out of bounds or tackled. Tough to tell with all the Pekin people in the way there, Pekin players. Brock.
It'll be 2nd and 13. Tackled by Tommy Johnson.
Tommy Johnson, and on the tackle for the Warriors, Elias Brock on the catch for Pekin. 345. I don't know where this guy gets these names from. Is that guy even on the roster? 3:35 to go. Two receivers left, two right. Shotgun snap it back to his right. Fake a handoff with the quarterback and try to go up the middle with Porter. Not much there. Pushed back.
Keeper by number 36, Ethan Porter.
Porter on the keeper. Did he mean Brad Thompson maybe? That could have been. We have a Brad Thompson. Yeah.
13.
Sonia's laughing at me. 4th and 13 for the Pekin offense. 3:10 to go. And looks like they'll punt it away from their own 39. So -2 on that drive. They'll give it back with 2:56 roughly. There's a snap to number 70, the punter. He's got it, and a good kick away. Fair catch, caught about the 27 by Duncan. 70, the punter for Pekin. Get his name mentioned again for you, Sam Sharp. So Duncan on the fair catch. Warriors get 5th possession of the second half. Second here in the 4th quarter. They'll take over with 2:26. Clock's running because of the deficit. 1st and 10 Warrior offense, right hash with the ball on their own 27-yard line. Looking to do something here with it before the end of the game. 52-8 Pekin, ticking down to 2:10 left. Warrior offense out of the huddle was 17 on the play clock. A slot and a wide out each way. Coral's in the shotgun. There's a snap. He's got Creek Kite to his right. Stays back to block. Coral flush, spin move. Gets away from it nicely. Going to his left. Throws while running. Incomplete. Intended for Harriman or Kokenauer. Either one over there along the far left sideline. Coral with a nice spin move to get away from pressure. They were coming from his right, and he spun back to the left and rolled out, finds some room over there. 1:38.7 to go in the 4th. Clock running because of the deficit. Pekin with a 44-point lead. 2nd and 10 Warriors from their own 27, and the ball's on the right hash. 17 on the play clock for the Warrior offense. Jace Duncan goes left as a wideout. Harriman, tight end on the right side. 2 backs behind Coral. He's under center. He's going to take, drop back, look left, throw left, deep to Duncan. Caught, tackled inside the 40-yard line. A nice completion from Coral to Duncan. The second play of the drive, and I believe Warriors will get a, Warriors call a timeout. 1:01 to go. 52-8, Pekin with the lead. Let's take a 30-second break and come back for the finish of this one. You're tuned into Warrior Football on the Tummo Radio Group Sports Network.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard. We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atumo Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, we are back with you in the Atumo Radio broadcast booth. Been all Pekin tonight here from Pekin High School in Packwood, Iowa. Let's see, 5 touchdowns for them in the first half, 2 in the second half, 7 for a total. Glick has 6 of them. 1:01 to go in the 4th. 52-8. Nice pass play. Completion gives the Warriors a first down from Coral to Duncan. Trips right, receiver left. Coral shotgun. Creek Kite to his right. 1st and 10 from the Pekin 39. The snap to Coral. He's going to roll to the right. Stop. Look over the middle, and he tried to find Harriman and threw it just a little bit too far ahead of him. Pass incomplete on the fourth play of the drive for the Warriors. Clock running, 47 seconds to go.
2nd and 10.
So they're down to the Pekin 39 right now. Moved it about 34 yards. Here's a shotgun snap to Coral, straight back. He's flushed, stiff arm, tries to get rid of him. The defensive player is going to sack him. Number 38, a big sack. Clock ticking down to 17. First sack of the game for Pekin. I think it was number 38, possibly, or 36. Excuse me, Porter moves the ball back to the Warrior side. About their own 48 now with 5 seconds left. They're going to try to get off one more play. 2 receivers each way. Coral, the shotgun snap. He's going to just chuck it down the left sideline, out of bounds. Intended for Harriman. So the game ends that drive from about the, what did I say, Warrior 47. So on that drive, just a net of about 20 yards, and the game clock runs down to 0. It's a final now. Pekin Panthers defeat the Van Buren County Warriors tonight by a score of 52-8. That'll take us to the post-game show brought to you by Smithburg Automotive with 2 locations in Fairfield to serve you. That fourth quarter was brought to you by Wasco Hardware. Check out their showroom floor in downtown Keosauqua. So we'll take a 3-minute break. I'll do my best to add up some stats. We'll come back and take a look at the scoring summary and do all of our other post-game stuff after this 3-minute break. You're tuned in to Warrior Football. They lose tonight to the Pekin Panthers by a score of 52-8. We will return in 3 minutes right here on the post-game show of Warrior Football on the Atumo Radio Group Sports Network.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and we are so excited about the upcoming school year. All of us here at Van Buren County can't wait to see all the wonderful things our students accomplish this year. From academic accolades to the gridiron, we are blessed to have you choose Van Buren County in educating your children. Our team has made several improvements throughout the district, and we can't wait for you to see them. New graphics, new flooring, and new Twig science curriculum, just to name a few. We also want to take this time to welcome any new staff and new students to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
At Van Buren County Hospital, we're proud to support the Van Buren County Warriors on the field, on the stage, and in the classroom. Whether you're crossing the finish line, acing a test, or painting a masterpiece, we're cheering you on every step of the way. And when you need us, we're here with compassionate care, expert providers, and a wide range of services for the whole family. Van Buren County Hospital. Quality care close to home.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
There's nothing quite like Friday night lights to bring a community together. This is Scott with Buren Funeral Home in Fairfield, and we believe in the strength of a community. My wife Rachel and I grew up in Van Buren County and are proud to serve this community we call home. From monument sales, pre-planning, and creating unique celebrations of life, we invite you to experience the Buren difference, where we put families and community first. Buren Funeral Home, serving Van Buren County and all of Southeast Iowa, and proud supporter of Van Buren County sports.
We're back. with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Back with you once again, Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth from Pekin High School here in Packwood, Iowa, where out on the football field we just witnessed the Pekin Panthers defeat the Van Buren County Warriors tonight by a score of 52-8 in Class A District 5 Boys High School varsity football action for you. Let's do a little bit of a scoring recap for you. Nolan Glick, a big night for the Pekin Panthers. Let's start in the first quarter. With 9:59 remaining, a 57-yard touchdown run by Glick made it 6-0. Two-point conversion was no good. 8:04 to go first quarter. A 60-yard run by Glick made it 12-0. Comstock got the two-point conversion to make it 14-0 at that point. Still in the first quarter, 5:18 to go, a 19-yard TD run by Glick. The two-point conversion was also Glick, made it 20-0, and then 22-0. That's where it was after one quarter of play, 22-0 Pekin. In the second quarter, a 23-yard touchdown pass from Smith to Glick with 7:14 to go, made it 28-0. Glick, a two-point conversion. It was 30-0 Pekin in the second quarter. Still in the second quarter, 3:45 to go. Henry Adam, a 95-yard touchdown run, made it 36-0. Glick, a two-point try. It was good. 38-0 at the half. Pekin Panthers with, I take that back. Warriors got their lone score. It was 38-0 at that point, but then still in the second quarter, it's a minute 43 to go. 26-yard touchdown pass from Will Coral to Quade Harriman. Made it 38-6. Caden Simmons got the two-point try, and it was good. 38-8 at the half. That's where the score stood. Third quarter, more from Nolan Glick, a 28-yard touchdown run by Glick on an option play, I believe. Made it 44-8. The two-point conversion was no good with 6:18 to go third quarter. The final tally of the night was with 51.6 to go in the third, a 60-yard touchdown run by Glick. Made it 50-8, and then Crow got the extra point TD pass. He caught it 52-8, and that's the way that it would end up here tonight. Let's take a look at some game stats. Each team had it 12 times. Pekin, 10 first downs, so few of them, probably because they had so many big plays. The Warriors with 6 first downs. The Warriors had 3 turnovers, 2 interceptions, and a fumble. Pekin with no turnovers, 2 penalties on the Warriors, 3 on Pekin. Van Buren County with 2 sacks, sponsored by First Iowa State Bank. Pekin had 1 sack. Was 22-0 after 1, 38-8 at the half, 52-8 after 3, 52-8 was the final. In the second half, let's recap that for you. Warrior possessions, turnover on downs, punt, interception, punt, and the end of the game. Just 41 total yards in the second half, 201 for the game. Pekin possessions in the second half, punt, touchdown, turnover on downs, and a punt, 163 yards for them in the second half. They racked up 522 roughly for the game. In the first half, those 2 turnovers killed the Warriors' 2 best drives. And then in the second half, Quade Harriman almost caught a touchdown pass there in the end zone to tally another one for the Warriors. That would have been his second of the night, but a good defensive play knocked it or took his timing away from it. He touched it but couldn't catch it, and that was all that the Warriors could muster tonight. So that's a look at the stats from the game. We'll take our last 60-second break. We'll come back, choose a player of the game, and do all of our closing stuff after this final 60-second break. You're tuned into Warrior Football. They lose tonight to the Pekin Panthers 52-8 from Pekin High School here in Packwood, Iowa. Back with you for a final time in 60 seconds right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, this is Amanda Manning Morris. Farmers and ranchers, we know your work is the backbone of our community. At First Iowa State Bank of Keosauqua, we're proud to offer ag lending solutions tailored to your needs. Whether it's land, equipment, or operational expenses, we've got the tools to help your operation grow. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and local experts who understand agriculture, we're here to support you every step of the way. Partner with a bank that knows the land and stands by its people. First Iowa State Bank, your ag lending partner. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissam, and we are so excited about the upcoming school year. All of us here at Van Buren County can't wait to see all the wonderful things our students accomplish this year. From academic accolades to the gridiron, we are blessed to have you choose Van Buren County in educating your children. Our team has made several improvements throughout the district, and we can't wait for you to see them. New graphics, new flooring, and new Twig science curriculum, just to name a few. We also want to take this time to welcome any new staff and new students to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
We're back.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Back with you to the Atomo Radio broadcast booth for a final time this evening. Pekin Panthers defeat the Van Buren County Warriors in boys high school varsity football, Class A District 5 action by a score of 52-8 tonight. Player of the game tonight for the Warriors, I'm going to go with Will Coral, the quarterback. Player of the game brought to you by Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield and Keosauqua. Asked them about free delivery or curbside pickup options. Our sponsors tonight, the Van Buren County Community School District, coaches and players interviews, Dowd's Lumber and Home Center, the Warrior Touchdowns, Cranston Family Funeral Home, the pregame show, Smithburg Automotive, the postgame show, which we're in right now of Warrior football, all the sacks by the Warrior defense, First Iowa State Bank, Quarter 1, Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive, Quarter 2, Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. Player of the game, Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug, that's Will Coral. Did a good job passing the ball tonight and finding some openings in that Pekin defense under pressure, and did a good job. Give it to Will Coral with that touchdown pass to Quade Harriman, the Warrior player of the game tonight. Kickoff conditions were Crane Concrete Ready Mix. Opening kickoff was Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Starting lineups, Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's. Defensive turnovers, Van Buren County Hospital. Quarter 3, Tugboat Transportation. Quarter 4, Wasco Hardware. And the halftime show was Buren Funeral Home and Crematory. So, after tonight's action, Pekin improves to 5-0 overall. 3-0 here at home, 2-0 on the road, 4-0 in the district. Their next action is next Friday, October 3rd, home versus North Mahaska, 7 p.m. kickoff there. The Warriors fall to 1-4 on the year, 1-2 at home, 0-2 on the road. District record of 0-3. Next action for us, we don't have a game next week because it got canceled against Highland. Highland season's over, and so is New London. So right now there's just one more game for the Warriors on the schedule. They're going to win those other two games by forfeit, but I'm sure the coach and the players would rather be playing. So they got to play Wapello. That's going to be our homecoming and senior night, the only game left, and it's at home October 10th, the next time out for the Warrior varsity football team. So that's where things stand here after tonight's action in Pekin, and we can start to get to our closing stuff right now. I'd like to thank board operator Connor Davis for hanging with us back at the studio tonight in Ottumwa, pressing the right buttons to make this broadcast run smoothly for everybody. I'd like to thank all of our listeners and viewers. We were on the air tonight at your home for today's hits and yesterday's favorites, 92.7 KTWA. We were also streaming live on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. If you chose to make one of those two choices, part of your Friday evening, big thanks for doing so. We couldn't do it without you. If you're listening to the postgame show on your way home right now, please drive safely, and Sonia and I will do the same. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors. I'll run through them for you quickly one more time. The Van Buren Community School District, Cranston Family Funeral Home, Dowd's Lumber and Home Center, Smithburg Automotive, Dowd's Quick Stop, Pilot Grove Savings Bank, Van Buren County Hospital, Wells Hometown Drug, Buren Funeral Home and Crematory, Crane Concrete Ready Mix, First Iowa State Bank, Roto-Rooter, Slayton Polaris, Tugboat Transportation, and Wasco Hardware. If you're in the area and need of some local business, please make sure you give these sponsors a chance. They're a huge part of why these broadcasts can be heard on the air at 92.7 KTWA and viewed through the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. If you're not currently a sponsor of Warrior Sports, but it interests you, you'd like to be, you got to get a hold of Margie at OttumwaRadio.com. She would be more than happy to set you up with an ads package that's to your liking. You can feel good about getting your business name some sponsorship. Feel even better about sponsoring Van Buren County Warrior Sports. Once again, if you'd like to sponsor Warrior Sports, Margie at OttumwaRadio.com. The final, one more time, Pekin wins it by a score of 52-8 in boys high school varsity football over the Van Buren County Warriors. Next broadcast for football will be Friday night, October 10th for Wapello back at home in Keosauqua. That'll be the homecoming and the senior night, the only game left on the schedule right now for the Warriors. So, next broadcast for me will be with AJ tomorrow, Warrior Volleyball quarterfinal, 5 p.m. start, 4:40 pregame over at Southeastern Community College in West Burlington for the bracket play of the Southeast Iowa Super Conference Volleyball Tournament. So that's going to about do it here for us. On behalf of Mr. Connor Davis back at the studio, my camera person and on-site producer, Ms. Sonia Love Smith. My name is Shan Moquin, your play-by-play and radio voice of the Warriors. We'll all wish you a very pleasant rest of your Friday evening and say so long to you from Pekin High School here in Packwood, Iowa, where the final score once again was the Pekin Panthers defeating the Van Buren County Warriors in boys high school varsity football, Class A District 5 action by a score of 52-8. We will talk to you next tomorrow. Warrior Volleyball, 4:40 pregame, 5 o'clock first serve. The Warriors are going to take on Mediapolis in a conference tournament quarterfinal. Until then, you've been tuned in to Warrior Football right here We were on the air tonight at 92.7 KTWA, streaming live on the Atemo Radio YouTube channel. One more time from Pekin High School in Packwood, Iowa.